Rossy, because this is one of the most important events in your life. It is your birthday, so I want to greet you a happy birthday to you. And this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, Teacher Rosie. And I'm very happy that I've become part of your YouTube endeavor, and I hope that you will be able to continue to inspire a lot of people. Another year has been added into your life, and I know that you will be getting Rosie because this is one of the most important events in your life. It is your birthday, so I want to greet you a happy birthday to you. And this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, Teacher Rosie. And I'm very happy that I've become part of your YouTube endeavor, and I hope that you will be able to continue to inspire a lot of people. Another year has been added into your life, and I know that you will be getting more mature and more responsible of all the things that you do. Thank you for all the friendship that you've given shared with me. I'm very happy for that. And though hindi na ako masyado nag-live streaming ngayon, but I keep on uploading videos. So maraming salamat po, Teacher Rosie, for having me in your life. I wish you nothing but the best. More candles to glow, more cakes to eat, and everything that your heart's desire. I pray that it will be achieved and reached. So maraming salamat po. And this is Amori Joseph telling happy birthday, Teacher Rosie, and enjoy it.
Hello, Madam Rose! Happiest birthday! And alam mo naman na ikaw lang ang nag-iisang taong nakapag-convince sa akin na mag-appear sa live streaming. That was the first and the last appearance na ginawa ko. And kayo po ni Sir Joseph Reculio ang naging inspiration ko. Sometimes the hardest part in achieving your goal is to do or to make the first step. And kayong dalawa po ang naging inspiration ko to keep on doing vlogs. So again, thank you very much. And natuto ako sa saying na if others can, which is kayo, why can't I? So sana magpatuloy po kayong maging inspiration sa iba. And happiest birthday again. May you have more blessings to come, and may you be surrounded with genuine people.
And as an FYI to y'all, this channel is actually the first channel that invited me to become a guest. So I was just starting on YouTube, but Miss Rosie actually invited me to become a guest on her program. So thank you for that. That's something that I am truly grateful for and memorable always. Happy birthday to you, and if there's something I want to say about the 3 Ps, is that it made me reflect so much about life because the guests, whenever I watch the 3Ps, and the guests might be in different countries, different jobs, but despite the differences that we all have, we all fall in the same paradigm in one way or another. And that is one thing that I love about your content. And I wish you nothing but the best, because the best is what you truly deserve. Happy birthday.
Well, yes, hashtag Chinito. So I just want to greet our teacher here in our community, teacher Rossy Cheeks. Happy birthday to you, first of all. And the big impact when I was guested on your segment, Trippies, actually it more boosted my confidence. So, yun nga, napakilala mo ako sa mga tao, kung sino talaga si Chinito. So, napakalaking tulong ngayon. And one thing is, it helped me also to pursue kung ano yung mga plan ko sa YouTube. And of course, I gained a lot of friends. Yun. So, dahil sa pag-guest ko sa Trippies mo, may mga I met a lot of friends again. So, I'm thankful. Isa ako sa mga nag-guest mo sa yung segment which is Trippies. So, continue mo lang yun, teacher. So, I'm still here to support you. And thank you also for undying support. Okay, so happy birthday again. And thank you so much. Have more birthday to come. And God bless. And stay safe.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Ito na pinakahantay ng ating pinakamamahal na kaibigan, si Ma'am Rossy Cheeks. Una sa lahat, happy birthday. Ma'am Rossy Cheeks, salamat sa iyong suporta. Kahit sobrang busy ako, taisip ko na lang to para hindi naman haba. Sana ay nabating ka ng maraming blessings sa iyo at maraming pa natutulungan, mga nangangailangan. Salamat at pakilala mo ko. Salamat naging guest ako sa iyong programa yung nakaraan. At ulitin ko, happy birthday, more blessings, more subscribers, your channel, and God bless you.
Hello there, Teacher Rossy. First, I want to greet you happy birthday. May you have more birthdays to come. Good health for yourself, for your family, for your little daughter. Saka, thank you for being there, always supporting my channel. Saka, actually, ang bobo ko talaga mag-video. Hindi ako sanay sa mga ganitong greetings eh. Nung first time mo na-invite ako doon sa Trippies mo, I was very hesitant na i-accept yung invitation kasi hindi ko alam kung anong mangyayari kasi napapanood ko yung mga ibang guests mo, parang kung ano nilang tinatanong. So, medyo natatakot ako baka magkakang tanong mo. But I made it. Tapos yung trippy mo. And at least nakilala ko ng mga kaibigan mo. And I hope they will continue supporting my channel, Big Boss SG. And more power sa channel mo. And congratulations, actually mas malago na yung channel mo, mas malaki ang channel mo. Dahil you're being so supportive sa lahat sa mga kaibigan mo. So I wish na kung ano man yung wish mo, matupad. Happy birthday. And good luck. More power sa channel mo. Happy birthday. Thank you.
So guys, this is Green 2.0 and for today's video, gusto ko lang batiin ng maligayang kaarawan na Sister Rossy Chicks. Ayan, happy birthday and stay beauty, stay humble, and stay safe always. Wish you all the best. Sana marami pang kaarawan ang dumating sa buhay mo and sana lahat ng pangarap mo, mga plans mo sa buhay, sana magawa mo na at makamit mo na. And ayan, stay safe always. I love you so much. Sister, ito, ang masasabi ko lang din nga pala sa nag-guest ako sa'yo dun sa spotlight, yung 3 piece. Ang masasabi ko lang ay ang ganda niya. Wala akong nang masasabi, basta yung naibulot sa akin is parang relief ba? Ewan ko kung tama ba yung term ko. Basta parang ang gaan sa feelings na parang mailabas mo yung mga gusto mo sabihin, tapos parang makilala ka ng tao. Makilala ako ng mga tao. Thank you so much kasi it's my first time na mag-guest sa ganong mga tawag mo. Basta it's my first time na ganun mag-guest. Tapos, and napaka-happy ko kasi nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon na ma-experience yung ganun. Yung segment na ganun. Teacher Rossy Chicks, happy birthday. I'm always here to support you no matter what. Sister, I love you. Happy birthday. From Queen Sobrito, love, love, love.
Hi mga kapos ka naman, my name is Mr. sa inyong show ng Corona dahil sabi sa inyo sa lahat ng pagsulot ng buhay, always safe pala. So now guys, nandito pa ngayon. So babatiin ko po lang muna si Teacher Rossy Chicks for his milestone in her life sa kanyang segment na 4-piece. Ay, 3-piece pala. Actually lang. So, ang masaya talaga doon kasi that is my single. Ayun ang pinaka-single ko na guesting sa kanya. So, happening, maganda yung pandemic. And then, medyo check up sa inyo. First time yung nag-magic sa Rock Challenge doon. First time yung nag-magic sa Rock Challenge doon. Rating mo sa kanya. Maganda siya, masarap, masaya, maganda siya at mag-magic sa Rock doon. First time yan mag-magic sa Rock doon. First time yan mag-magic sa Rock Challenge siya. Ulitin niyo yung video niya, yung nandun ako. Masarap ang magic challenge niya. Nakakata challenge, yan, Teacher Rossy Chicks, sana maulit mo yung magic sa Rock challenge mo. And then, guys, nagpapasalamat ako dahil bilong ako dun sa segment niya. And then, at the big day of this life. And then, the big day is some to your life. And then, salamat po. And then, I hope I'm here to support you continuously for event, and then go lang, and then laban lang sa buhay. Paano mga pusubok yung segment sa buhay mo, you'll have to do. And then congratulations for your segment successful, and then I love you, Teacher Rossy.
Gusto ko nang batiin sa iyong birthday at salamat at binigyan mo ako ng chance para makasali doon sa 3PS mo na interview, one-on-one interview. Hindi ko makalimutan yun. And God bless and stay healthy. And thank you again. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday, Mom.
Ayun. Shout out po sa inyong lahat. Kamusta po? Ay, OMG, this is it. All right. Alam nyo ba guys, medyo kinakabahan si host, pero alam ko mag-gets na makukuha natin to kasi andiyan kayo, OMG talaga. Super happy. Ayan, good morning Canada, good morning sa ibang bansa, and good evening Philippines. Rossy Chicks, Teacher Rossy Chicks is again, nandito po humaharap sa inyo kasama itong mga gamo-gamo na to. Kasama sila po humaharap sa inyo para sa ating very special episode for tonight. Today is the special date kasi after October, nagkaroon po ulit tayo ng segment na 3-piece spotlight with a very special guest. Nag-stop po yung segment for some important LSS live streamings on November and December, pero ngayon nagbabalik po ang ating episode na pinamagatang 3-piece spotlight, which pertains to personal, professional, and private life of our guests. Now, allow me to shout out everyone. Happy birthday. Tama ng happy birthday. Tapos na, oy. African Last, bro. Wow naman. VGS brother, Rossy Chicks here in Vancouver, Canada. Yes, good morning, VGS. Thank you so much. And happy birthday. Okay, yung pong birthday po ay noong November pa po yun. Ano po, okay. Pero na-appreciate ko yung pagbati nyo kasi siguro kayo hindi bumati ng birthday ko, no? Okay, thank you so much po. Thank you so much sa mga nandito ngayon. Thank you so much. Brother ko, Vancouver, guys, studio. Love you, brother, from Kuya Tons. Guys, doon po sa may mga community, please, do share our live streaming for tonight. Mayor, good morning, my wonderful classmate. African Last, love you. African Last, ayan, hindi man si brother African Last. Shoutout sa inyong lahat. Alright, so thank you for sharing. Na-appreciate ko po ang pag-share nyo. Kuya Anthony, sino pa po ang hindi ko na-shoutout? You can freely drop down your links kung gusto nyo magdikitan. And you can freely shout out anyone, any sister or brothers na gusto nyo i-shoutout. Teacher, alang jacket, si kapatid Vancouver. Oh, thank you for telling me. Ayan, medyo na-excite ako. Ayan. Alam nyo ba na talaga palang nakakakaba kapag meron kang very special guest, kung nahihipon nyo lang yung daliri ko, nako, para po itong inilublob sa snow, Mayor, eto na. And Andres J. Shea, mega love shout out to all. Thank you so much. And I think everyone is excited. Shout out sa 43 million people in the house. Thank you so much. And inihahatid ko na po sa inyo ang ating 3-piece special for tonight. Let's do this. guys, this is it. Ready na si teacher. And I'm sure, very excited na kayo sa i-introduce ko sa inyo. Pardon me dun sa mga, sa mga kailangan ng jacket, ayan. So, bibigyan ko po kayo ng free jacket. Alam nyo naman, kapag teacher, free lahat, di ba? Sir Phil's channel, mega love shoutout to all. Mega love shoutout kay Jennifer 14. Please bear with us as I introduce to you our guest for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Direct Active Lifestyle.
Oh, wow.
Direct!
Oh my God. Rossy Chase, congratulations. That was a really very impressive intro video. My goodness, you're really, really good. Thank you so much for that beautiful intro video.
Wow, I appreciate that. Direct, ikaw pa, alam mo ba, Direct? One week ako nag-prepare pero wala talaga ako. Alam mo ba, Direct, yung feeling ngayon? Guys, alam niyo yung feeling ngayon? Malamig ang kamay ko pero binabanas ako. Ba't ganon?
That's okay. We're gonna have some fun tonight, Rossy Chicks. Thank you so much, first of all, for inviting me. And allow me to greet some people na nanonood sa atin. Oh my goodness, your followers is huge. I never really expect to have you about, kanina nanonood ako, it's raised about like 71 million. Now it's on 35 million. Still very decent number of viewers, but I like to greet people sa baba, Pasyalan Japan Vlog, Learn with Jenny, Arlene Tacloy, Sir Phil's channel, Anders Jason C, Shea, Loresa Bituin, Big Boss SG, Mayor Carlito Aurelio. Ayan, maraming salamat sa inyo. Mamaya mabati pa ako sa inyo. So, thank you so much, Rossy Chicks.
Yeah! Alam mo ba, Direk, parang may bonus ako ngayong January for having you here in my channel. Dahil
naman?
Para ako may 14-month pay. Kasi, alam niyo ba guys, dati tinitingala lang namin ni Mayor, ayan sina Makoy Santos, sina Amore Jefferson, and isa na si Direct Active Lifestyle. Right, di ba, classmate? Isa sa tinitingala dito sa ating community, Direct Active Lifestyle. And now, kalapit ko na siya. Talagang na-overwhelm pa rin.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know, namit na kita long time ago, even the time nung nangingisda pa tayo all together with Amore, Joseph Reculio, Jefferson's when tayo yung sama-sama that time around June, July, August, mga ganong months last year. So, it was Rossy Chick, one of the girl na lagi ko nakikita sa isdaan, lagi kaming magka-classmates sa isdaan niya. So, if there will be one person na kasabayan ko nagsimula sa YT, it's Rossy Chick. So, yeah, guys.
Kami pa ang magkaka-batch. Batch 2021. Nung May, di ba? Kasi May, June, ayan, malapit na kami mag 800, di ba, Direk?
Yeah. Nag-start ako, honestly, like 30 bananas. And then nag-130 ako kasi nag-100 plus ako noon kay Joseph Reculio. And then hanggang na-encourage na ako, dire-diretso, ayun. Hanggang dumating sa point na andito na tayo ngayon. So,
pero, Direk, I never thought na ganyan ka pala kasarap kasama dito sa LS. Kasi guys, ang pagkakilala ko po dito kay Direk, lagi ko sinasabi, para siyang stricto. Kasama siya ni Amore Jeff sa pagpapaangat. And he always, kung nandiyan po si Amore Jeff, he always reprimand si Amore kapag nagkakamali. Uy, tapos sasabihin, may private chat ako. Jefferson's Canyon, Canada, may private chat ako.
Kasi nag-moderator ako sa kanya nung nagsisimula pa lang siya noon. Alam naman natin nung Jefferson Suena, nung nagsisimula siya to do his own live stream, grabe yung mga tao, ang dami. So, sobra talaga nakaka-pressure. So, pag ikaw yung moderator, talagang at hand ka sa lahat ng mga nangyayari. So, pag ikaw naman yung host, syempre hindi mo nababasa lahat yung mga nasa baba. So, ako, feed lang ng information kasi may pagka-director nga ako eh.
Correct.
Lagi ako nagsasabi ka ng mga dapat gawin.
Sabi ko, sino ba si... Tapos, hindi pa siya nagpapakita.
Ayun. So, pardon me guys, it will change pretty soon. I'm looking forward for the time and to show up my face on live stream. But pardon me for the time being. But time will come. Time will come. I will gonna be in one of the live stream where you can see me face to face through virtual, live streaming. But for the time being, pardon me, there is some personal reasons behind it, which I cannot divulge, but definitely. But you can always see my face, all my live videos over on my Facebook. And I also have uploaded some of the videos that I have on my YouTube. So I'm real. I'm real.
Yes, correct. Ayun. Speaking of Jefferson Spene in Canada, nandito na siya. At alam ko kung gaano kaalaga ang ating guest ngayon kasi nagsisimula pa lang si Jefferson. Ito yung throwback lang muna tayo. Nagsisimula pa lang si Amore. Sabi ni Amore, guys, pambayad sa internet? Alam niyo ba ganon? Ganyan. Tapos nagpapalaro si Amore. Alam niyo ba kung one of the game sessions, si Direk ang sumasagot sa prizes. Am I right? Direk? Diba?
Nag-sponsor ako ng mga time na yun. Siguro may mga time na naging sponsor tayo ng mga live streaming ng mga nauna natin mga kaibigan.
Oo, kaya alam ko may spot sa puso ko na si Direk, si Active Lifestyle ay maalaga. Diba? Moving on, Direk. Siguro, medyo na-relax na ako kasi nakapag-throwback na. Alright, Direk. Are you ready to go for our, baka meron kang babatiin sa baba, dyan sa mga...
Okay. Mega shoutout kay Ding Alcaide, Loresa Bituin, Ray Sapanta, Jefferson's 19 Canada, ayan, Bob and Vlogs UK, thank you so much for coming. Team Awesome Alcaide, ayan. Maraming salamat. Michael 84, Mindaranya Wanderer. I don't know who are these people, but guys, thank you so much for coming to watch Rossy Chicks and myself here over sa kanyang channel. Maraming salamat sa pagdating. So.
Okay, Direk, are you ready?
Oh my God, I don't know what to expect, but I'm ready. Let's go.
Wow, yun ang gusto. Kanina sabi ko sa iyo, Direk, sa LS ni na Miss P. Direk, am I ready? Ready na ba ako? Okay, let's get ready.
Welcome to 3-Piece Spotlight with Rossy Chicks. Get ready for stage 1.
All right. Direct.
What do I expect with stage 1? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Direct. Okay, relax na tayo. Yan na.
Okay.
Direct Active Lifestyle Yeg. Sino po ba talaga if it's okay with you, who is really a Direct Active Lifestyle or Active Lifestyle Yeg?
Okay, who is Active Lifestyle Yeg? Okay. As a YouTuber, siguro I'm a person na I'm into sports. That's why I choose that name, Active Lifestyle. And because there's so many channels na nagsisimula sa Active Lifestyle, I added the acronym YEG. And for those people who haven't know what YEG means, I don't know if it's part of your questions later on, but I'm gonna reveal it now because I live in Edmonton for so many years now. Since I moved from the Philippines to Canada, YEG is the airport code here in Edmonton. So that's why I added YEG. And because again, Alberta is a beautiful province here in Canada. All the natural resources, very rich in oil and gas, very rich in anything that you would see in a country. Like, hindi lang kami mayaman sa oceans and everything kasi wala kaming body of oceans here or body of water. Pero mayaman ang Alberta sa maraming natural resources, trees, where we utilize it for pulp and paper, oil and gas. That's why I choose YEG. I also want to promote that Alberta province, specifically for Edmonton. That's why I added on Active Lifestyle YEG. So, who is Active Lifestyle YEG? Simple guy. Yun lang. And then when I started with a YouTube channel, I didn't expect anything. I said I'm just gonna try and see what I can do in terms of creating quality contents, videos, and everything. Because I really don't have any idea of what it's like to be a monetized channel. Kasi nagsimula akong mag-start ng YT since 2009. Would you believe that? 2009. But I didn't know anything about being monetized, anything like that. I don't have any idea until last year only. That was the only time that I got an idea na pwede palang ma-monetize. Kaya, ayun, I achieved that monetizations and able to achieve it until things becomes history at the latter part of my, journey on YT. So,
Wow, ang galing naman talaga sumagot ni Direk. First question pa lang yon. Pero Direk, I'm wondering, sa dinami-dami po ng mga pwedeng ipangalan sa channel is Active Lifestyle talaga. So, it's very positive. What's the reason behind naming your channel as Active Lifestyle?
I myself is into sports. Since I moved again to Canada, I play tennis. I play competitive tennis. When I was in the Philippines, one time I was at the airport watching a tennis game, and I said like, wow, I think this is a really good sport. Kasi hindi kasi ako into team sports eh. Ako kasi, how I would describe myself, I'm an achiever. I want to achieve things, improve things on myself. Kaya parang mas prepare ko yung individual sports. Kaya instead of choosing a team sports, I choose an individual sport. So I believe, I said, tennis is one of the sports that I would like to venture on and see how I would, fare on that sports. And then my very first racket is an oversized racket. Binili ko siya kasi I was sitting at the airport, pauwi na ng Pilipinas. I said, I want to buy that racket. It's an oversized racket. And then when I get back to the Philippines from that business trip, nagsimula na ako mag-play ng tennis. So hanggang nag-transfer na ako sa Canada, yun na yung nadala kong sports. So since napakadaming tennis courts dito sa Canada, every communities, may mga public courts and everything. And I spend about like on a weekends, talaga hindi ako tumitigil maglaro ng tennis hanggang hindi nagka-cramp lang yung mga legs ko. There were at some point talagang my legs were cramping and overly like fatigue and playing tennis because I really want to learn how to play tennis until the time that I started to compete and everything. So that's why I came out with that idea. I want to be active in my lifestyle. I want to be healthy. Stay active to be healthy, sabi ko nga, and then stay healthy to be happy. So yun yung naisip ko talagang original slogan ko for my channel. So stay active to be healthy, stay healthy to be happy. So that's the ultimate purpose why we're living. So we all want to be happy.
So that's really amazing kasi talagang once na binisita yung channel mo, maa-acquire ng mga bumisita yung positivity ng channel mo. And talagang active. Bawal lang inactive, di ba? Ayan. Alright. Since napapag-usapan na rin natin yung channel mo, more or less ang content niya is about lifestyle and may na-browse tayo ng content. Naalala ko, meron ka mga siguro very related naman. I-relate na natin yung tinulungan mo last December kasi that is found in your recent live streaming.
Yeah, well, again, as I said, when I conceptualize my YouTube channel, my very first thing that comes into my mind is to create video contents relates to active lifestyle. sports, learnings, because I'm also in photography, guys. So I love photography and I have so much pictures. There's so many things in my portfolio that I haven't shown yet, but I'm into photography. And then the other things that I have is to share learnings. Kasi ako, one thing that I always do is to share things with people. And parang teacher na rin ang feeling ko na I want to share my knowledge since I become very successful in my chosen career. So gusto ko naman ma-impart yung mga knowledge ko na yun doon sa ibang mga tao. And somehow, if I can influence people on a positive note to be successful in their own career or chosen career, why not? So kaya sabi ko, this is my goal. Yung mga latter part ng aking mga videos was merely focused on my charity. Kasi nga, when I got monetized, the first questions that came into my mind is, after monetizations, what's next? Parang that's the questions I throw into my guests, and everybody was just saying, creating contents, focusing on helping young YouTubers and stuff like that. It's very normal for us to say that. Pero sa akin, sabi ko, what is the most valuable things that I can do out of this YouTube? Kasi you cannot just spend like 10 hours, 12 hours on live streaming and almost daily, especially nung nangingisda ka pa or gumagawa ka ng mga contents and everything. So what are the things that you can do to make it more impactful to your viewers? So sabi ko parang, let me just think about it. And then after the monetizations, naisip ko talaga is to give back. And I never really imitate someone about these thoughts in my mind. It all came into my mind just by myself. Nobody have influenced me. Nobody have told me. I have not imitated anyone else. In fact, I didn't know anyone that has started a charity with their YouTube earnings. But again, it came into my mind. I said, like, I want to do this because I want to give back to the kids, which is close to my heart. So sabi ko, yun talaga yung aking naging purpose. So since then, na nag-start ako ng live streaming, when I get monetized, I become more transparent in every earnings that I earn through my YouTube channel, and to share it to them and know na kung magkano na yung kinikita ko, and alam din nung tao na pagbibigyan ko kung magkano na yung pwedeng ma-transfer nating funds. And that happened only last December through the help, of course, of some of the sponsors to make it 100K, and then plus the added income by active lifestyle yeg. So, yun.
Okay. So since medyo na-touch na natin yung pinupunta ng earnings mo, uwi muna tayo dito sa Pilipinas, direct ha? Okay. So nakita ko na you're really a big man with a big heart. So ano ba yung pinagmulan ni Direk? So nung after graduation mo nung college, ano ba yung pinagsimulan mo? Kasi you will never be like that kung wala kang mga pinagdaan ng inspirations, di ba? So can you summarize sa amin? So ano ba yung mga first steps mo bago ka naging super successful like what you are now?
Okay, well, as you all know, guys, I came from a small town, Santa Maria, Laguna. I attended my elementary, high school days sa bayan na yon, sa Santa Maria, Laguna. I'm an average guy, guys. Average. I never received any honors. I never received any merits. When I was in high school, even on elementary days, ang aking dream ko palagi, no, sana umakyat yung parents ko, sabitan ako ng ribbon, kahit best in PE man lang, o kaya best in
best in PE talaga.
or kahit na most behave man lang. Pero wala talaga. I never received any single merits or anything from my elementary and high school days. Talaga. I'm just an average student. But one thing that I've been proud of, nung time na yun kasi, National College Entrance Examination, NCEE, I did it good doon sa examination. And sabi ko, how did it happen? that when I enter university in the Philippines, that I don't have to take any entrance examinations just to get into that school. But of course, it's not UP, it's not Ateneo or anything like that. That there's no exemptions in those, big time university. Pero dun sa school ko, Far Eastern University, where I took my chemical engineering, I don't have to take my entrance examinations. And it was a last minute decision to be in that school kasi yung parents ko may mga arguments pa na ayaw nila akong papasukin sa Manila, ayaw nila akong pakuhanin ng chemical engineering kasi gusto nila sa akin iba, gusto nilang either I do an accounting course or teacher, but I said like, ayaw na rin pumasok sa school kung ayaw niya akong pakunin na sa engineering.
Ito talaga, no? Dito sa Laguna, gano'n, ano?
Oo. So, pero hindi yung parents ko, sasabi niya, oh, bahala ka, sige. So, they allow me to take chemical engineering. Tapos, nung mag-enroll na ako sa university sa Manila, wala kaming mapuntahang school kasi late na akong lumuwas ng Manila. Tapos na yung entrance examinations, schools like UST, Adamson, Mapua, lahat ng mga may chemical engineering, halos filled up na, wala na, sarado na. So sabi ko, saan ako kukuha? Sabi nung sister ko, who was with me that time, nag-aaral din sa Manila, mag-UE ka na lang kasi meron daw doon opportunity. Pero wala naman silang chemical engineering, wala silang major. So may nakapagsabi, FEU daw. So that's why I ended up in FEU. And luckily, I got accepted without any taking entrance examinations because of my qualifications of getting a really excellent mark on my college entrance examination. So luckily, I got accepted and continue on with my 5 years degree in chemical engineering sa Far Eastern University. So,
wow, grabe ka. Grabe ka, Direk. Lalo tumataas yung yung tingin namin sa'yo. Pwede bang
Actually, I really have no idea kasi pag probinsyano ka kasi, hindi mo alam yung mga eskwelahan, hindi mo alam yung mga pasikot-sikot sa Manila, kung ano yung eskwelahan na dapat mong pasukan, except like UP and everything. Or yung mga sikat, kahit na Ateneo, sikat ng sikat. Pero pag probinsyano ka, hindi mo naman nalalaman yun. Until such time na laro ka na sa point na kailangan mo nang pumasok sa isang university sa Manila. So, gano'n. But I'm really very appreciative on how I ended up my education at Far Eastern University. It was a great university. I met a lot of people, great professors, and my foundations is really with the Tamaraws.
Wow! Shout out po sa mga Tamaraws dito. Sino po dyan? Hashtag Tamaraws nga po dyan. Yan. And after your graduation, what is the company who trusted your skill first?
Okay. So right after my graduations, kasi nung mga time na yun kasi guys, if you're taking an board exam, it will take another year for you to be in a review school. Tapos after nung 1 year ng pagre-review nyo, you will take your board exam. And then that time kasi guys, nung time namin, I graduated 1987 at the university. Yung iba hindi pa siguro pinapanganak. Oh Lord. And ang board examination kasi namin 3 days. Tapos it's all manual. Hindi siya multiple choice or anything. So dadalhin mo yung iyong mga ballpen mo, calculator and everything para papasok ka sa regular school. Dala-dala mo yung open books mo kasi open books naman kasi siya. So magtitake ka ng board exam, right there, manual, lahat may mga questions, so manual mong sasagutin. Now, the very first company who trusted me to get employed is United Laboratories, the one in Mandaluyong. I work in a pre-formulation and stability unit. I was lucky enough to get mentored by some of the scientists, some of the engineers in that company. Kahit na probationary lang ako ng time na yun, sabi ko okay na to kasi it's a pharmaceutical company, so it's really good exposure. So that's even before I took my board examinations. Nagre-review pa lang ako noon, na-hire na ako nila. So I'm lucky enough. So sabi nga nila, wait, magtitake ka ng board examination or pag ginagawa mo rito, mag-off ka na. So yeah, but anyway, That was the very first company na employed ako, United Laboratories. And then, because I was probationary at the time, kasi hindi pa ako licensed noon, sabi ko nga, I'm still working my license as a chemical engineer. So habang naghihintay ako ng results na yon, I got employed in one of a small analytical laboratory in Valenzuela. That's the scariest part I've been to, part of Manila, kasi paggabi, kasi 24/7 yung operation. Pag tricycle ka over sa Valenzuela, Malinta and everything, oh my goodness, that was really far. I cannot even remember how to get there anymore. But that was the early days of early 1990s and stuff like that. And then when I got the results of my board examinations, I got employed in the pulp and paper industry. So I work as a research and development engineer. That was the moment when you called being an engineer, when you got your license and then you got hired and called like an engineer. That was the moment. So I work in the pulp and paper for almost like 6 years. And that's when I got involved in the industry, really, applying all what I have learned from university in the field of chemical engineering. So, siyempre naman, mga Filipino companies kasi, Filipino-owned company yan, hindi ka na mag-expect ng malaking salary. And at the time kasi nag-start din ako until I moved into a multinational company on adhesive and sealants. The company is called HP Fuller. So I started as a research and development engineer for that company. That's when I started my very big paycheck at this time. Parang tuwa-tuwa kami noon kasi six of us, yeah. So, different engineers from different university got hired by that multinational company. And then that's when I started to really learn more about the industry with HB Fuller. And then continuations lang yung ibang mga company like Intel. That was my very last company before I moved to Canada.
All right. Direk, I think your salary, as mentioned earlier, parang medyo okay na siya. Pero why did you have to move to Canada to work?
I was the very first one. I was the very last one pala. I was the very last one na nag-move sa Canada. The very first one na nag-move dito sa Canada is my sister, my eldest sister. She was here for more than 40 years. Her firstborn was born here in Canada, and she is the very first one. So high school or college pa lang ako, nag-travel na siya rito, nagpunta na rito siya sa Canada as a permanent resident. And then my sister and I, kami kasi noon nag-aaral hanggang nagtrabaho na nga and everything. Sumunod yung sister ko. She's a social worker by profession. So siya yung sumunod kasi nga tagal na rin niya nagtatrabaho. She used to work at the SWD's adoption unit dyan sa Beligarda, my sister. And she's now living here in Edmonton. So siya yung sumunod dun sa sister ko. Tapos sabi nila, ni-encourage nila ako na ikaw kailan ka susunod. Sabi ko, ako ayoko, parang I'm still enjoying my life here, my work. Kasi nga, stable naman ako dito. So why move to Canada kung stable ka naman dito? Pero nainganyo pa rin akong lumipat sa Canada. And sabi nila, mag-apply ka na as independent immigrant. So I applied myself as an independent immigrant. And then luckily, within 8 months of applications, I was approved as an independent immigrant. So I moved here by myself. Nag-join lang ako dun sa sister ko. Sila yung unang nag-help sa akin na yung tinirahan ko sa kanila. But guys, during the time when I moved here, it's not really easy to find a job here sa Canada. Napakahirap. Sobrang hirap. You cannot really find a job right away sa profession na gusto nyo. So sabi ko, what can I do? Anong gagawin ko? So, guys, after that, bumalik ako sa Pilipinas. Bumalik ako sa Pilipinas. Kasi wala kasi ako makitang trabaho dito sa Canada. And I said, I want to go back sa Philippines. And tamang-tama naman, nung pag-uwi ko sa Pilipinas, yung dati kong kasamahan sa HB Fuller, sabi niya, Vic, where have you been? Someone has been looking for you. They wanted to hire you for their company. And it's a Lucid Technologies company. So sabi ko, ha? paano nila nalaman yung resume ko? Kasi I used to work with H.V. Fuller, and that guy, for some reason, got my resume. So, tama-tama, nung bumalik ako sa Philippines, sabi nila, we wanted to hire you. So, right after I moved back sa Philippines, na-hire naman agad ako. So, I got a job for another probably 2 years with Lucent Technologies. And then suddenly, I said, I want to go back to Canada and settled in. So, nung nakapag-ipon ako, bumalik ako sa Canada, and then bumalik ako ng school dito sa Canada. And I took another course of chemical engineering para magkaroon ako ng credentials to be a chemical engineer dito sa Canada. And then that was the time the opportunities came in. So, doon lang nagtuloy-tuloy when I came back.
So, yun pala ang yung mga step by step mong dinaanan. So, sa ano yung struggle mo sa part na mga pinagdaanan mong yun? Saan ka nahirapan din?
Yung pinaghirapan ko noon siguro yung when I started dito sa Canada kasi, sasabi ko nga, yung opportunity does not come right away. So, kailangan mong bumalik ng school. So, ang struggle ko kasi noon, so I have to spend another 2 years in school to take this course that I already taken back in the Philippines. So, parang review na lang sa akin. On the other hand, nung bumalik ako sa school, parang easy na lang kasi everything is just parang review na lang. Parang nakuha ko na yung mga courses na. Oo nga. So, sabi ng mga kaklase ko, hindi, kasi dito kasi uso kasi yung by batch, magkakakilala na sila. So, ako lang yung hindi nila kakilala since they started in school kasi by batch yung chemical engineering dito sa eskwelahan. So, magkakakilala sila, very close. So, bigla na lang akong pumasok. So, they were wondering kung saan ako nanggaling, ano yung background ko, and stuff like that. But later on, naging mga kaibigan ko na rin. And it's still up to this point in time, yung mga contacts pa rin naman ako sa kanila through social medias and everything. So, struggle lang talaga siguro. When you're starting sa Canada, napakahirap talaga. Especially if you don't have a job yet that you call really very stable job. Kasi nga, you would rely on sa families mo and everything. Tapos, isang struggle ko kasi dito, parang nung nasa Philippines ka, you call like an engineer, you do things, research and development and everything. You travel abroad kasi nga pinapadala ka ng company for trainings. And then suddenly, pupunta ka ng Canada, tapos may mag-o-offer sa'yo parang cleaning and everything. So sabi ko sa sister ko, no way. Or people, you're gonna flip burgers sa mga everything. So sabi ko, I don't wanna try that. It's just because it's not something I wanna do. Kasi I wanna dream on bigger than that. So yun lang yung nag-motivate sa akin. So yung transitions na yan, yun lang yung medyo nahirapan ako. But in God's grace, so I was able to fulfill what I wanna really achieve. So thank God for that.
You're really blessed, Direk. Tingnan mo sabi ni Skyline 28, wow, bengga, high profile, Direk. Oy, high profile ka daw. Diba? Ka talaga. Sabi ni Celine, high profile. That's how they look at you. Pero before ka kasi maging ganyan, talaga ang taas na ng tingin namin sa'yo, Direk. Baka nauuntog ka na sa ceiling.
Grabe naman. So, hindi naman.
For your information, guys, isa nasa baba, kaya we promote hashtag Team Laguna kasi si Direk ay from Laguna. Direk, can you tell everyone saan ka sa Laguna para naman ma-shoutout natin yung mga nasa Laguna dyan?
Ayan.
Proud Laguna. So, go ahead.
Mega shoutout sa lahat ng mga taga Santa Maria, Laguna. Doon ako ipinanganak, doon ako nag-aral ng elementary, doon ako nag-high school. Santa Maria, Laguna is the farthest town. Ang katabi niya, bundok na ng Quezon. So pag tumawid kayo, Quezon na yun. So katabi siya ng Sidiloan, Babitak. Medyo malayo pa siya ng kaunti sa Santa Cruz. So you will travel probably another an hour bago ka makapunta sa Santa Cruz, Laguna, which is the town capital ng Laguna.
Ayan, alam niyo po ba si Direk, lalo ko naging interested sa'yo nung nalaman ko Nasabi ko sa'yo, nadyahe ako kasi yung yung project mo, akala ko sa Mindanao pa, kaya ang arte-arte ko dito. Yung pala, ang project ni Direk dito lang sa Laguna, taga dito kaya ang Santa Maria po ay kalapit lamang ng siguro 2 towns lang ang pagitan natin direct ng Pangi, Laguna, where I lived nung bata pa ako. Kaya sabi ko, wow, direct taga Pangi, Laguna. Sabi ko, ano ba yan, ang arte-arte ko sa video pala.
Hindi, kasi Rossy Chicks, ang history pala nun, yung town na yon sa Laguna, yung sa Pulong Mindanao Elementary School, sa barangay Tungkod, lahat pala ng mga taong nagsimula doon are really from Mindanao regions. That's why they call it Pulong Mindanao. So lahat ng mga tumira doon are originally from Mindanao. That's what I learned from the people why they call it Pulong Mindanao. Kasi hindi talaga sila, they were not born and raised sa Santa Maria, Laguna, but they were like people who moved from Mindanao to Santa Maria. Tapos nung nag-stay sila sa Santa Maria, doon sila nagkumpulan sa area na yun. Pinakabundok talaga, pinakamalayong bundok sa Santa Maria, Laguna. That's why they called it Pulong Mindanao.
Wow, so yun palang reason. So medyo slightly naman, kumbaga may influence pa rin ng Mindanao, right?
Yes.
Kasi gusto kong bigyan ng hustisya yung una kong paniniwala.
Sorry naman, may mga sponsors nga tayo nakala nga is from Mindanao, yung eskwelahan. So I would like to correct that. So most of the people who live there are originally from Mindanao. Nag-move lang sila from Mindanao to Santa Maria, Laguna, and then yun ang napili nilang lugar. Since majority talaga ng mga tao doon are from Mindanao, that's why they called it Pulong Mindanao.
At nalaman ko lang yan, nung nag-post ka sa GC ng ng picture na namimili na yung mga teachers ng gamit. Sabi ko, ay, kilala ko yun. Napagkaroon ako, ay, sinum ko pa yan, direct sinum ko. Ay, kilala ko talaga po. Kaya mabuhay Laguna, mabuhay daw. Yan. Si Amore Jefferson, taga Santa Cruz. Yan. Shout out po sa mga taga Laguna dyan. At okay, so direct nalaman na namin. So, yung mga inspirasyon mo, kung bakit ganyan kaganda yung profile mo, kung ganyan ka-proud ang taga Santa Maria sa'yo. So guys kung mayroon kayong hahanapin sa Santa Maria, Laguna, ipagtanong nyo lang po si Direk. Direk, saan po ba doon kayo? Para pag mamimiesta kami.
Actually, to be honest guys, kung pupunta kayo sa Santa Maria, Laguna, kung ang una niyong pupuntahan, yung Municipality of Santa Maria, sabihin niyo lang Victor Ocampo, hindi naman sa pagmamalaki kasi yung mayor doon, kaklase ko ng high school. Yung vice mayor po doon, kaklase ko rin ng high school. Yung treasurer doon, kaklase ko rin po ng high school. So halos lahat po ng mga officers sa municipality ng Santa Maria, Laguna, mga kabatch, mismo kaklase ka-section po ng high school. Kaya yung bumati po sa akin during the event ng 1K for 1K, kaklase ko po yun ng high school. Kabatch ko po yun. Magkasunodan po kami sa pila pag nagpa-plug ceremony kasi halos magka-height lang po kami.
Ayun pala. Nandyan ang mother ko, taga Pangi, Laguna. Pag kailangan tayong impluensya, ayan, lalapitan natin si Direk. Ayan. Thank you po sa mga nagpa-members. Ayan, ang sarap ng kwentuhan. Direk, okay na ba sayawan natin ng kapiraso yan? Shout out po sa ating sponsor. Ayan. So Direk, marami akong nalaman sa iyo sa personal profile.
Ano ba yung mga personal?
Nakakatuwa naman. Siguro ang hindi ko na lang nalalaman is meron ka pa bang family na inuuwian or lahat kayo nandiyan na sa Canada?
Okay. So yung lahat halos ng family ko was here. Except for my 2 youngest siblings na nasa Philippines. it's tough for me to discuss kasi nga parang it's the medyo mahirap kasi our youngest sister has the disability, and that's the very reason why the family has not moved to Canada altogether kasi nung bata pa yung youngest sister ko, meron siyang cerebral palsy. She has that disability and she is fully dependent with her caretaker. So hindi talaga siya makakabog ng sa sarili niya. So she has not developed yung kanyang physical locomotions. Talagang hindi siya nakakatindig, hindi siya nakakabog sa sarili niya. And her mental ability is really have not developed. And she's been like more than 35 years old. So ganun na siya kalaki. But she's still, you know, nasa sa Philippines siya, and that's the very reason kung bakit yung buong family hindi nagkasabay-sabay na pumunta dito sa Canada individually. Kung na-notice nyo, pwede naman kaming i-petition kami ng sister namin, sabay-sabay kami noon. That was after my graduation in university, but the family was denied kasi nga merong isang member ng family na merong disability na government of Canada believed that she would be a big burden for the company kasi meron siyang disability. So everybody got denied. So yun yung isang history. So naiwan siya doon, and then yung pinakabata pa naming kapatid na lalaki, siya rin yung naroon. But he was able to travel here, pero may family siya doon sa Philippines, kaya andun yung life niya. So 7 kami sa family, 5 kami lahat dito sa Canada, and the 2 have remained back in the Philippines.
Yeah, from Christina, sorry to hear that, guest host, but Direk, I appreciate for opening that to us kasi hindi, kumbaga, that is one point na medyo minsan nanghihina tayo, pero I appreciate na pinagkatiwala mo sa amin yung scenario na ganyan sa family. Thank you so much, Direk.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. Kasi naman, we don't really think that as like a negative impact. Pero it's just because God has given us that challenge sa buhay mo. It's not really a big burden. Pero it's a challenge. I would say it's a challenge. Kasi kayo yung nakakaintindi, kayo yung may capability to work, you have the capability to support. So you gotta understand the whole situations. And both of my parents have passed away. My dad just passed away 2 years ago, early of 2019. Early of 2020, actually. Early of 2020 when he passed away, and my mom passed away on early 2000. So.
Wow. And nakaka-proud naman na yung you as a family member is still proud pa rin sa pamilya despite of all the things, all the scenario na meron kayo. And nakaka-proud. Palakpakan naman natin, Direct Active Lifestyle. Mamaya, Direct, magkakaroon pa tayo ng tatanungin tayo ng ating mga kapatid dyan sa baba. Pero mamaya pa yun after our stage 3. Are you ready for the stage 2, Direct?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, talaga. Magaling si Direct talaga. Ready na for stage 2.
Moving to stage 2, let's get to know our guest with his or her professional info.
Ayan, Direct. Shoutout ko lang, Direct, yung nag-voice over niyan. Shoutout po sa Roy Corey. Thank you so much.
Oh, Roy Corey, the legend.
Ang galing Direct. Ang
galing naman ni Roy. Roy, sana makuha rin kitang talent in one of my grand live stream, Roy.
Ayan. Si Roy, ha? We are giving a big break. Ayan, si Direct na nakadiscover. Ayan. Direct, so for your professional naman, gusto kong malaman yung ilang detalye ng profession mo dyan sa Canada. So, ano ba talaga yung profession mo dyan sa Canada? Alam namin na engineer ka, pero how was it?
Okay. So, yun nga, when I moved here, so they have not really recognized my profession as a chemical engineer. Although, nung nagpa-certify ako ng aking accreditations through the World Educations, parang it's an assessment system that you would bring in all your credentials to assess kung ano talaga yung equivalency ng iyong educations back in the Philippines, and they acknowledge it as a chemical engineer. So it's a full-time, degree in chemical engineering. But again, as I said, without really the real, job experience, may hirapan talaga even if they have recognized that as your professions. Kasi in the first place, nag-apply ako sa immigration as a chemical engineer, and they allow me to move here as a skilled worker for being a chemical engineer. That's why I was able to move here. Pero it does not guarantee me a really good job when I get here sa Canada. And in fact, sabi ko nga, umuwi nga ako sa Philippines to look for another job kasi ayaw kong magtrabaho ng ibang trabaho. And then when I came back here, and I went back to school to take up yung chemical engineering. And then after graduations, I started na hindi pa kami nagpo-final. Siguro sa klase namin, mga 38 kami na mag-graduate. Doon sa section namin, siguro 90% of us already been hard even before the final examination. So, kagandahan. So sabi ko, this is it. This is the opportunity that I've been looking for. So, I started as a research and development engineer kasi ako, lagi ako nalilinya sa research and development. Even back in the Philippines, when I started with United Laboratories, research and development, pre-formulation stability unit, and then paper mills, research and development engineer as well. HB Fuller, research and development engineer. So, nang naririto na ako, first job opportunity, I have a chance to work in a refinery or in a small company based in the United States that has an office here in Alberta. So, kung mag-work ako sa refinery, yung tipo na magsusuot ka ng winter jacket, safety boots, magdadrive ng forklift, paakit ka ng tower, especially on a winter season, napakahirap kasi sobrang lamig. So sabi ko, I would rather work in a laboratory as a research and development engineer. So I started there sa company called Jet Lube of Canada. Their main office is in Texas. That's why I travel a lot from Canada to Houston, Texas, because that's where the main office or the main company was based. So I stayed there for 6 years. So I work in the research and development, quality control. Tapos, when there's an opportunity for me to go work in oil and gas, nag-move ako sa company called Weatherford. It's an oil and gas service company that supplies chemistries sa mga oil field services. Grabe. Kasi sa Alberta kasi, they're rich. Vast majority ng land namin, napakayaman talaga sa oil and gas. So para kami nasa Saudi Arabia. So lahat siguro ng mga lugar dito, even yung sa mga residential area, wag mong bubungkalin kasi baka may lumabas na oil and gas talaga. Sobrang dami.
Talaga, gano'n?
Oo, sobra. So ang number one industry kasi dito sa Alberta is really oil and gas. So when I get a chance to work in oil and gas, I grabbed that opportunity. And that's when I started to get involved sa oil and gas company. Guys, yung company namin, kami yung pumupunta doon sa mga, yung tinatawag natin crudo sa atin, sa Pilipinas. Yung crudo kasi, yun yung mga dinadala sa refinery para i-convert into end products, gaya ng ginagamit ninyo sa gasolina, ginagamit ninyo sa inyong ng mga LPG and everything. So, yung crudo na yon talaga, binubungkal yon from deep down sa reservoir, itinataas sa ground, tapos dinadala sa isang, they called a battery operations. Doon nila ginagather lahat ng mga nakokolekta nilang crudo sa ilalim ng lupa, tapos yun ang dinadala sa refinery. So, ako kasi, ang specialty ko is to treat emulsions, yung crudo. Kasi yung crudo kasi merong tubig at saka crudo. So, kailangan paghiwalayin mo yung tubig sa crudo. Kasi kung isasama mo yung tubig sa crudo, hindi pa pwedeng i-refine kasi masisira yung kanilang mga machinery, magkikreate ng mga scales, corrosions and everything. So, kailangan kasi paghiwalayin mo yun. So, we develop chemistries for effective separations ng water at saka ng crude oil. So yun ang naging major work ko doon sa company na yun. So until only last year that I moved to pulp and paper industry. So now guys, I'm working in a pulp and paper industry dito sa Canada. So this is my first work back in the Philippines as an engineer. So parang going back to your first love sa pulp and paper industry.
So you're really satisfied now with the kind of job that you have now, right?
A very fulfilling kasi as yun nga, parang as a chemical engineer, there are two major industry that you can work on besides yung pharmaceuticals, plastics and resins and everything. Pero oil and gas kasi is one of the major industry all over the world. Talagang number one yan. Tapos pulp and paper, as you all know, kahit nasabihin natin everything is done electronically, you can never really get rid of the pulp and paper just because we still use that as the best alternative for plastics. Kasi even right now, kahit yung mga packaging, cupboards, everything are made of paper kasi papers are still recyclables. Plastic, sometimes you cannot be really recycled it and it ended up in the landfill that caused a lot of, hazards and pollutions unlike with pulp and paper.
Correct. So direct follow-up question ko lang ha. So what's the difference between working here in the Philippines and working there in Canada? As a whole. Oh, yun.
Sa Philippines, ang dami kong mga naging kaibigan doon, yung mga co-engineers and everything, kahit yung mga kabatchmate ko. Sa Philippines kasi, you get use of like working 8, if you're working regular hours, 8 to 5, so normal things, gigising ka ng 6, get on the bus, and then pasok, labas, gabi, gimmick, kwentuhan with your friends. Parang gano'n. So, yun ang normal routine. At saka marami kang social parang gathering back in the Philippines kasi lahat ng mga kaibigan mo, andun sila lahat ng mga kabatchmate mo nung college and everything. Even yung mga kasamahan mo sa trabaho, you guys are very close that you have the time to bond together after work. Kumbaga labas tayo, bowling tayo, no tayo sine, parang gano'n. So dito kasi it's a lot different. Your co-workers have their own business. So the only time that you can get to interact with them is during work hours. Tapos during the COVID interventions, it's a lot more worse. Pero it gives us a lot more parang yung easiness to kinda deal with the whole situations kasi medyo pressure ka na baka ma-layoff ka kasi nga because of the COVID situations. Pero kung hindi ka naman na-layoff, parang medyo na-ease up ng konti yung trabaho kasi nga you're just working at home. You don't have to travel to different places. But now, since 2021, dito sa trabaho ko, I started to go on the field. So makikita ninyo, I took a lot of selfies sa mga planta. So kumukuha ko ng mga videos kasi I started to go back to work now. So unlike nung whole 2020, talagang totally like sa bahay lang talaga.
Okay, so direct, so kamusta na ngayon? Ngayon 2021, dito kasi sa Philippines, it's like normal. Ang pagkakaiba lang, no schooling ang mga estudyante. Pero yung working force, talagang nandito na sila sa labas. How about you there in Canada?
Dito kasi sa Canada, meron na kasing mga ang daming government programs kung paano ma-avoid yung interactions with people para dumami para ma-avoid yung disseminations ng virus and everything. So pretty cautious pa rin. May mga company na they are not allowing people to get on-site unless you are necessary. Talagang kailangan kang pumasok sa planta. Pero if you're only a support team, hindi ka naman kailangan, so you don't need to come inside. You will not be allowed to get onto the plant site. So ganun din, even in the offices, they're encouraging people to work at home, stay at home as much as possible. But because of the development na ini-implement na yung ating gamot o yung immune na ituturok para sa ating vaccine, they call it, Siguro very soon, mag-change na. So that's what we're looking forward to. So naghihintay lang kami ng time na tawagin kami na is our turn para ma-inject na kami ng vaccine.
Alright. That's nice, Direct, di ba? Okay, so guys, if you have questions, you can freely ask now before we move on to our stage 3, which is private questions for Direct.
Holy crap. Ayan na.
Wow.
Mega shoutout sa 43 million people
Yan,
in the
shout out
house.
to 4 million in the house. At mamaya po, abangan nyo, may guest din tayo. Aakyat siya mamaya at kakantahan tayo Direct. At kayo lahat yung sa baba ng ating guest. O, nasa kanya na hagdan, aakyat siya mamaya. Okay, so I think no more further question kasi excited na kami sa private Direct. Are you ready for the private questions?
Sige, let's do it.
And the last stage of 3Ps, the special Q&A comes. Let's witness how our guests actively answer these private questions.
Hindi naman to truth and dare, di ba? Wala namang dare.
Mamaya, kundi, wala namang dare. Ano lang siya, pang pa-relax lang sa atin.
Okay.
Okay. Direct, are you contented with your life now?
I am, 100%.
Wow, 100%. If you're going to rate your enjoyment and happiness in your life, 1 to 10, what's the level?
You know, there's no such thing as like total satisfactions in life. There's always some longings, there's still some dreams. I will be hypocrite, I would say 10 at this point in time, because in our life, there's always aspirations, there's always dream. You're still longing for some completeness in yourself, di ba? So pagka tumigil na yung aspirations mo na yun, baka patay ka na nun. So as long as you live, you're always longing for aspiration. So I would say 8 in terms of like happiness, and 2% remains on my aspirations and my remaining dreams.
Grabe, ang ganda naman ng sagot. Napapalakpak talaga ako eh. Guys, clap your hands naman dyan. Ang galing sumagot ni Direk. Oh. All right, how about this one? Do you have any experience? What's the happiest one? Sa palagay mo, yun ang pinakamasaya at your age now. That's the happiest.
On personal or kasi there's so many happiest moments in my life. There's so many events in my life when parang parang unexplainable yung happiness and everything. Parang you totally like yourself being fulfilled. There's so many happiness happen in my life. First thing, when I passed my licensure board examinations in chemical engineering, that's unexpected. One of the happiest moments. When every situations, there's so many things. When I graduated my MBA program only last year and able to achieve an honor roll for my MBA program, that's another thing. Parang second achievement. And I forgot to tell that when I get onto my job, one thing that I need to develop myself in business dealings in a company. That's why I went for my MBA program at one of university in the States. And then I was on their honor roll and I was invited because of my achievement as almost like yung sa excellency ng academic performance. So that was the second thing when I got recognized for my excellent performance on my MBA program. That's another thing. But with my family and personal, I'm totally like happy. Again, as I've said, wala naman tayong masasabi na perfect life, you know. There's always some challenges, there's always some problems, there's always so many persecutions, I would say, na brought by so many factors, okay?
Yeah.
may mga misunderstandings, may mga, syempre, hindi rin naman nawawala din sa family na ganong mga situation. So, but one thing that I'm happy about though, dun sa mga trials na yon, sa mga bagay na dumadating na yon, parang those were the times na nagkakaroon kayo ng closeness within your family. Especially the last, parang, I would say trial sa family where my younger brother that lives in the Philippines, it's tough for me to say it because I know everybody was watching right now. Before Christmas, he was diagnosed with tumor sa kanyang brain that he has to undergo surgery. Parang that was the most parang toughest challenge sa family. Kumbaga, nung time na yun na we were not so close to talk together, parang nagkaroon kami ng group chat and everything just to kind of talk about it. But thank God, she survived her surgery just recently and she's now recovering at this point. So, ayun.
Wow.
It's not a happy moment, but again, the positive things that brought by that, yung problem na yon, I would say, or parang problema na yon is yung closeness ng family to kind of talk together. Although we're still far apart from each other, pero merong communications na nangyayari.
Wow. You're amazing, Direk, ha? So may mga pinagdadaanan, kasi parang kung titingnan ka, wala kang pinagdadaanan, pero meron pala, and you're really brave, Direk. And we salute you. We salute you, Direk. So, meron kang happiness. How about, meron ka ring parang, sa part na yan, medyo malungkot tayo. How about, some point in your heart na medyo frustrated ka? Do you have any?
There's so many frustrations. Of course, there's so many frustrations. Marami talaga. Frustrations comes on a daily basis. Kasi nga, parang, say for example, gigising ka, parang gutom ka, walang pagkain, so it creates frustrations. Pero yung overall, yung pinakamalaking frustrations, siguro at this point in time that we cannot really be able to travel to places where you want to be, even on a business or personal. So that's the biggest challenges right now. So yung frustrations ko at this point that there's so much things that we can do if these things are not put us into a limited, travel situation. So sabi ko parang ang hirap. So it frustrates us on a daily basis. When I changed my work from oil and gas to pulp and paper, it really scares me a lot. But I don't think it's the frustrations because this is something that I really want to do. But when I started on the pulp and paper industry, because of the very limited time to learn, parang it frustrates me a little bit. But it doesn't mean that I get discouraged. In fact, it just brings some motivations for me to be more reliable sa aking learnings dun sa bagong industry na aking parang pinasukan ngayong gabi o sa aking bagong work. So, I did a lot of like online trainings and stuff like that. So again, as I said, I just make it a point that the frustrations turns into a positive thing. So parang ganun yung mentality ko eh. Pagka may isa kang frustrations, things can turn around. And ikaw lang yung makakagawa nun, hindi ibang tao.
Ayan. So, Direk, you're really such a great achiever. Ngayon, achiever, how about the total score of Love Life?
Love Life. Ayun mo. Nako, napakako ko. I'm very secretive about my personal life. Again, as I said, everybody goes on to... I'm at the point na parang I only not just think about myself. I only think about other people. Kaya if you would say, if you're happy with your life right now, I would say yeah, because I'm fully satisfied and fulfilled. Okay? Siguro when I was in the younger years and things like that, of like dreaming good life and everything, siguro yun yung mga marami kang mga tinatry sa buhay mo, but at this point in my time, wala na akong ibang iniisip pa, kundi just to make myself happy and with the people that surrounds me. So my family, my loved ones, and everything that surrounds me, they make me feel happy. And 100%, I'm very, 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 very happy at this point in my life. Nothing more that I can ask for. So personal, everything, because your love can extend more than opposite sex or people that you want to be with for the rest of your life, but it can extend throughout beyond your family members. And part of them are some of the people here in YouTube that I've been extending some, love and friendship. So, ayun. So I'm so happy that I get to know some people here on YouTube because it makes me feel more, satisfied and happy because of these people that I get to know. So.
But Direk, aside from that, have you...
Napaka-safe na answer, ano?
Oh, safe na sagot. But have you been in love before? Have you been in love?
Of course. It's kind of really very hypocrite to say na walang tao na hindi na in love. So, of course, definitely. Even when I was in high school, university, of course, definitely. So you got through all those stages in your life. But again, as I've said, if you are blessed with a single blessedness for your life, then that's be it. Because that's how you've been called, So if you've been blessed with kids, then it's good for you because you got someone to be with when you grow old. But I happen to have no kids and everything. So I was not blessed with any kids and stuff like that. So I've just been extending love to people within the family and to the people that surrounds me that show some love towards me as well.
Grabe. And I thank you. Alam mo ba, Direk, alam na alam ko, yung mga tenga niyang mga yan ang lalaki kasi gusto talaga marinig yung part na yun. You got Direk's answer now, ha? Okay. So, Direk, meron pa tayong part ng private question, but it comes with the Pix Ahoy. Guys, are you ready for the Pix Ahoy? Na in love ako sa Anime Direct. Are you ready for the for our second part ng ating private, yung Pix Ahoy?
Ayan, Pix Ahoy.
Pix Ahoy, okay.
Pix Ahoy.
Yeah. I'm going to show some pictures. I browse your FB without your permission. Sorry for that.
Ang nakaw ka rin ng mga pictures, ha? Sa bagay trabaho kaya hindi kita masisisi, Rossy Chicks.
Ayan. So pupunta na tayo para it's just getting to know you even closely and even closer and deeper. Direct, just tell me a short answer regarding this. Then after that, our guest will be coming up. CJM Casper will be coming up. Come on, CJM.
Oh my God!
Direct, sino ka ba dyan? Kasi hindi ko makilala.
Oh my God! Okay, the tallest was my mom. Okay. Guys, etong picture na to, I think, I'm not even in school. And at that time, naglalaro ako ng lastiko with my sister, yung kasunod ko, yung pangatlo mula dun sa mother ko. Naglalaro kami ng lastiko. Sabi nung mother ko, ay may darating na photographer, mag-ayos kayo, magbihis kayo. Putol kasi yung paa ko pero nakasapatos ako dyan pero walang medyas kasi wala akong makitang medyas nung time na yan. So,
saan ka ba yan?
Ako yung pangalawa sa maliit.
Alright, si Direk pala yun.
Okay, so yung kasunod ko, si Peter, siya yung nasa sa Canada rin, based sa Regina, may family na siya. Tapos ako yung bilog ang tiyan, bilog ang mata. Tapos yung sister ko si Elena, siya yung social worker sa DSWD in the Philippines, now lives here sa Canada. Tapos yung sister ko, siya yung pinakapanganay, she finished accountancy sa sa Manila, bago siya nag-move dito, after graduation ng university niya sa Manila, siya yung kauna-unahang nagpunta rito sa Canada. And she is now married dun sa kanyang high school sweetheart, taga Santa Maria din. Tapos may isa silang anak. So, 4 lang kami dyan, pero meron pang 3 sumunod. So, 4 lang kami dyan. Hindi pa pinapanganak yung 3 sumunod sa bata nung nakuha yung picture na yan.
Ayan.
Alam niyo guys, yung silya na yan sa likodan namin, buo pa yan hanggang ngayon.
Oh, talaga, yung silya na yan. Sige,
yes.
pagpunta kami doon ha. Kailangan makita ko yung silya na yan. Kulay brown. Kulay brown.
Yeah.
Direk, ganito pala. Habang nasa Canada ka, mamamasyal ako dyan sa inyo. Kukunan ko yung silyang yan.
Yeah.
Okay, next pick.
Ay, hindi ako yan. Yan yung younger brother ko. Hindi ako yan. Sabi ko sa iyo, di ba kanina, I never had any medals or ribbons. So, yan yung younger brother ko, si Peter. Pero yung mother ko, siya yung nagsasabi. Guys, ito yung isang bagay na masasabi ko sa inyo, guys. Among my siblings, ako lang yung walang naging honor. Ako yung naging walang ribbons, naging kahit na most behave, most quiet, best in PE, best in recess, wala talaga. Most industrious. wala talaga akong ribbon. Kaya sabi ng mother ko, ikaw lang yung hindi nagka-ribbon sa magkakapatid.
Wait lang ha. Hindi mo sila pinaakyat sa stage, parang ganon.
Hindi ka sila pinaakyat sa stage para sabitan naman ng ribbon. Nung mga time na yan. So, ayun yung frustrations ko nung nag-aaral ako ng elementary high school. Kasi lahat ng mga kapatid ko honors. Tapos may mga ribbons, mga best in English, best in math, best in Filipino. Ako talaga, as in like wala. Gusto ko nang bayaran yung teacher ko, sabitan lang ako ng
Grabe si Derek ha. Ito naman, Derek, next pick ha. Oh.
Guys, this photo was taken when I was in Dubai. I visited Dubai and one of my aspirations is to play sa tennis court kung saan naglalaro ang mga professional tennis players. So, very humid. Grabe pala talaga sa Dubai. Dito sa Canada, I can play for 3-4 hours, even again, as I've said, 8 hours whole day. Pwede ako maglaro ng tennis. Nung nagpunta ako sa Dubai, sabi ko, I book a court with a coach for 2 hours. So sabi ko, I want to play for 2 hours. Sabi nung coach, sigurado ka? Because it's too hot and humid. Oh my goodness, 30 minutes wala ako naglalaro sa court na yan. Sabi ko, I'm giving up. Pero through yung proper hydration, sa water, supply and everything, I was able to finish like 2 hours. So yeah, it's a good time when I was in Dubai.
Wow. So sa mga nag-super chat po, maraming salamat. Ito po ang pasayaw ng Team Sugo. Proud na proud, Direk. Parang ang galing sumayaw, ano? Okay, next pick. Ito na po. Oh, di ba bongga?
Oh, part din niya ng Dubai. Meron kasi silang parang safari na pwede kang mag-hire na desert safari. Pero for some reason, dinala kami sa isang part na merong tubig. So, that was taken, I cannot remember what year was that when I was in Dubai. But I spent some time at least like during Ramadan. Inabot ako ng Ramadan nung time na yan I was in Dubai. But I met some few friends in Dubai, mga kakilala ko back in the Philippines na nakasama ko rin nag-tour doon. Pero they are working in Dubai nung time na yan. So I traveled by myself. And nung time na yan, I'm already in Canada nung nag-travel ako sa Dubai.
Ayan. Pa-travel na lang si Direk. Direk, ito meron na nakitang picture. I just want to know them.
Oh, okay. Ang payat ko, grabe. Ang laki ng mata. Alright, my eldest sister, si
Wait
Ate
lang.
Sally, tapos yung pamangkin ko si Jabez, tapos myself. That was way back in 2009. Guys, I had a surgery back in the Philippines. Back here sa Canada, 2009. Yung sa gallstone, minsan sumasakit yung tiyan mo because there's a gallstone. And then supposedly a one-day surgery, nagkaroon ng complication that I stayed Christmas and New Year in a hospital kasi nagkaroon ng internal bleeding doon sa aking intestines na nagkaroon ng, yun yung parang complications because of that surgery. So katatapos ko lang ng surgery na yan, guys, kaya sobrang payat ko nung time na yan. That was Christmas in my sister's place. So my sister and my nephew.
Para
At
ka
that
naman
picture.
dyan, direct. Ang gwapo mo kaya dyan.
Naku, ang payat ko dyan. Kaya katatapos ko lang ng surgery dyan. So, dyan biniyak yung aking tiyan.
Okay. How about this one? Oy, ma-excite kayo dito. Nakita ko lang din to, ha?
Oh, yeah. With the heartthrob ng YT Jefferson Sueno kasi nakastay din siya sa Alberta. And we have common friends back in Calgary that we traveled to, saan nga ba yan? Banff area. So, ayan.
Magkalapit po ba kayo ni Amore Jeff?
Yes, nasa sa Alberta din siya. And then, of course, some of my friends back in Calgary as well.
Kaya nagkakaroon kayo ng chance na mag-meet up.
Definitely, yes.
How often po kayo nagkakaroon ng bonding?
Almost like, because of the YouTube and everything, almost on a daily basis.
Okay. So, yun pala. Ay, shout out po kay Amore Jeff. Ayan talaga namang astig na astig ang pagkakabanding nila dyan. Next po ito. I'm interested with this.
That is in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, ang pogi daw dito.
Saan ba yun? Universal. So, Universal. Kasi marami kasing resort sa Orlando sa Orlando, Florida. So, ang tawag kasi nila doon is Disney World. Kasi yung nasa sa California is Disneyland. So, the one in Orlando is Disney World. So, ang dami-dami nilang resorts na may mga water resort, may mga different features and everything. May mga, nandun din na mga Disneyland, Universal Studio. So, yun yung pinaka sa front entrance ng Disney World sa Orlando, Florida.
So, that's in Florida. How about this, Direk? It catch my attention.
Oh, yeah. When I do a safari over in South Africa.
Sa South
Africa. So, I do this parang tour sa South Africa and I do a safari. So nagstay talaga kami doon sa bundok. There's so many nationalities that gather around for that event. Tapos ang tutulugan mo lang, may pahat. Tapos ang kasamahan mo lang doon para hindi mo alam na surroundings mo puro mga wildlife and everything. So that is taken in South Africa.
How about this? I like this.
Oh my goodness. Siguro, makaka-identify yung mga kasama ko sa Canada. That's in Victoria, British Columbia. So, ayan. Yung Victoria, British Columbia, sasakay ka ng ferry from Vancouver, pupunta ka ng island. Tapos, ang katabi ng Victoria, British Columbia, katabi niya, siguro, ilog lang ang pagitan, is Seattle, Washington, USA.
Ay, wait lang Ito po na parang iniisip ko kanina, yung kamukha mo kanina, yung payat ka sabi mo, ito iniisip ko, Albert Martinez. Kamukha mo Albert Martinez. Iniisip ko Sabi ko, yun, nakita ko. Okay, next to. If you, pag binigyan ka ng chance na makaharap siya, anong sasabihin mo? Nakaharap mo na nga. Eto siya. Oh, ayan.
Oh, si Einstein. Albert Einstein, one of my favorite mentor who discovered electricity. That's in a wax museum over in Melbourne, Australia. Na nag-travel ka. Oh, is it in Melbourne or in Sydney? I think it's in Melbourne. I can remember that. I think it's in Melbourne. It's a wax museum.
At napansin ko rin, Direk, na ito, you love photography. It caught my attention. Yan, no?
Oo. Alam mo ko saan yan?
I forgot na po yung caption.
That's in sa Kwan siya. The best park in New York. May mga street performers sila dyan.
Thank you po guys sa mga sumusuporta, Team Sugod, and may ilan din mga Team Luno. Thank you so much po. At we are having fun here. I hope kayo din po ay nag-enjoy dyan sa baba. Shoutout po sa inyong lahat. At ito pa po yung experience ni Direk. Talagang gustong-gusto kong tanungin, oy. Ito, yan, Direk, oh.
Ayan. That picture was taken. Oh my God. This picture was taken over in Regina. Kasi yung brother ko kasi from Edmonton, they moved to Regina kasama yung buong family niya. So, these are some of the members. Hindi kami complete dyan kasi ang dami pa yung brother ko at saka yung mga pamangkin ko. Hindi kami complete dyan. So, that picture was taken in Regina, Saskatchewan.
Ay, ang ganda, no? Sino-sino po sila, Direk?
Okay, so yung naka-red na polo mula doon, yun yung nephew ko. Tapos sister ko yung naka-green, tapos sister ko rin yung naka-jacket, tapos another nephew, magkapatid yung naka-red at saka yung naka-blue na nakasalamin. Ang mother nila yung sister ko na naka-polo na green. Then yung brother ko si Peter, tapos family niya yung nasa sa right niya. So yung next to him, I just learned na she's been certified as a nurse sa Saskatchewan. Tapos yung sumunod sa kanya, na-influence natin siya, kaya siya nag-take ng engineering kasi parang naging inspiration niya ako. Kaya sabi niya, Uncle, I wanna do what you're doing, so I wanna take engineering as well. So he just graduated engineering in University of Calgary.
Wow. Direk, may discussion sa baba eh. Kasi ito, may discussion sa baba na...
Nagkakagulo na ba sa baba?
Sabi dapat daw hindi kamukha ni... Kasi may sinabing kamukha si Amore Jeff. Wait lang, kasi kaya ko naalala. Di ba? Kamukhang kamukha ni ano. O, di ba? Pogi ni Direk dyan.
Oh my God.
Tapos, si Amore daw ay kamukha ni James Reid. Wag na kayong umangal, wag na kayong magreklamo. Talagang manggwaping yan in any way, in any how, kung ano man. Jefferson, Sven in Canada, tumigil ka, sabi ni Bambi. Ang cute nila dyan sa baba. Mag-enjoy lang po. Oo, si Pasyalan, lagi pasyal dun kay Canada. Ayan. How about this, Direk? You're enjoying here.
Oh, jump shot. Ano ko yan yung sister ko. Ang laki ng siya ko. That was taken in Banff, Alberta. So, I'm into photography, guys. So, lagi akong may hawak na camera bag sa aking backpack. So, yung nasa likodan ko is my camera bag. So, ayun. So, sabi ko, kuha mo nga ako ng isang jump shot. So, pagka kumuha ka ng jump shot sa cellphone, hindi maganda. Kaya pinagamit ko yung camera ko. So, sabi ko, pag talong ko, so kuha mo ng diretso. Kasi meron siyang shutter speed na pwede mo siyang kunan habang tumatakbo ka or tumatalon. So, kaya na-capture niya ng maganda. So.
Yan. You mentioned na meron ka laging camera. Yun na napansin ko sa mga albums mo sa FB Direct. You love photography, right? You love photography. Ayan. Ang gaganda ng shots. Magaganda siya at congrats po. Mahilig din ako mag-picture. Wala lang akong camera. Ay, Direk, wait. Next, guys, ito. Enjoy nyo to. Ang saya-saya nito.
Okay. That is my very first experience. Guys, Doon nagsisimula kasi ako, meron akong parang fear of heights. One very reason kung bakit hindi ako nagtrabaho sa refinery kasi umaakit ng mga tower, yung mga enclosed ladders, cage and everything. So ayoko nung umaakit ng mga matataas na mga towers and everything kasi I got a fear of heights. Pero sabi ko somehow, at some point, I need to conquer that fear of heights. Kaya nung nag-travel kami sa New Zealand, sabi nila, one of the best experiences you can do when you're in Auckland, New Zealand is to do a skydive. So, nung nag-skydive ako, it's about 18,000 feet high. Tumalong kami from the airplane down to the ground. So, yan yung experience na yun. So, may kasamahan ako dyan na siya yung double skydive yan. So,
natatakot si Amore Jeff sumagot sa mga tanong. Ay, naku, ang dami mo kayang dapat isagot. Shout out Big Boss. Ayan, parang ang sarap nga niyan. Buti na conquer mo. Nakakatakot kaya yan, direct.
kasama sa package na kukunan nila ng video at mga pictures. So.
Ayan. So, yan po ang feature natin sa Pix Ahoy. So, thank you so much, Direk, sa pagsagot sa ating Pix Ahoy. But wait, there's more. Meron pa tayong last part, which is express break. Ito yung express break na portion ni teacher na para siyang fast talk. Pero it would be a nicer one. Medyo wholesome naman tayo. At alam ko, ready rin si Direk. At doon, pwede rin tayo magtanong kay Direk. Guys, this is the time para pwede na kayong magtanong para ng mga personal or anything. Basta just allow Direk to have his answer. But before that, Direk, meron tayong bisita dito.
Okay.
Para i-entertain ang mga bisita natin for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have CJM Caspe.
Okay, yes.
Hi, CJM.
Yes, hello po sa inyo. Good evening po to Rossy Chicks and to Active Lifestyle, to Direk. Nako po, you are so amazing. Hangang-hanga ako sa pagsagot niyo po sa mga question na ibinabato sa inyo ni Rossy Chicks. Actually, meron akong tissue rito. Tingnan mo. Kasi dumudugo yung ilong ko. Dumudugo ang ilong ko. Di ba, Rossy Chicks? Di ba? Actually, my native tongue is English. Marunong din ako mag-Tagalog, pero konti lang. Joke lang po. Pinapaligaya ko lang po kayo, Direk, and sa lahat po ng mga nandiyan po sa baba. So,
looking forward for your song, CJM Caspe. Thank you.
Go,
Okay.
CJM.
Yun ang nga ba sinasabi ko. No, baka may yun ang maganda boses ko. Okay po. So, para po sa inyo to, mga kaibigan. So, while I'm preparing for the -1, okay, ito po. Sana po mag-enjoy kayo. You give me hope, the strength, the will to keep on. No one else can make me feel this way, and only you can bring out all the best I can do. I believe you turn the tide and make me feel real good inside. You push me up when I'm about to give up. You're on my side when no one seems to listen. And if you go, you know the tears can help but show. You'll break this heart and turn it apart, and suddenly the madness starts. It's your smile, your face, your lips that I miss. Your sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me stay. I'm with you through all the way, 'cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. Changes everything you see. When I know I got you with me. You push me up when I'm about to give up. You're on my side, no one seems to listen. And if you go, you know the tears can help but show. Break this heart and turn it apart. And suddenly the madness starts. It's your smile, your facial lips that I miss. Those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me say, I'm with you through all the ways, 'cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. Changes everything you see. When I know I got you with me. It's your smile, your face, your lips that I miss. Those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me say, I'm with you through all the way, 'cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. Changes everything you see. When I know I've got you with me. Okay, so thank you very much po sa inyo. That is for you, Direk. So thank you po. Thank you po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, CJM. Direk, gusto kong ipakilala sa inyo once again, CJM Caspe. Kasi sabi ko kanina, CJM, we have a very elegant guest. Kaya gusto ko makilala ka ni Direk at saka ng mga kaibigan natin sa baba. Okay,
saan siya naka-base?
CJM is in San Pedro, Laguna. Hashtag Team Laguna. San Pedro. Teacher din po. Teacher din po siya dito sa San Pedro. Yes, CJM. Okay, siguro mamaya babalik
Alam niyo na pa ako kinakabahan. Kasi nga ito.
Kinakabahan ka din.
Dapat pala naging
kinakabahan talaga ako kanina kasi.
Bakit ka ano yan, CJM? Go ahead.
Kasi po ay kanina po nung sinabi mo sa akin si Direk kinakabahan ka, kinabahan na rin ako. Kaya sabi ko ganyan, ano ba naman to si Rossy? Wala naman akong gustong gawin dito eh. Sabi ko ganyan eh. Sabi mo, ano ba yan? Kinakabahan ako, nilalamig ako. Pati tuloy ako nilamig.
Kaya pala, Direk, nabawasan yung lamig ng kamay ko, napapunta sa kanya.
Yan. Okay. Sana naman, Rossy Chicks. Rossy Chicks, pa-request naman ako kayo, no? Kay Direk, kay Active Lifestyle. Pwede po bang pa-open ng camera para po makita ko naman kayo in person?
Kahit ano lang daw, mga 3 seconds.
3 seconds lang po. 1, 2, 3. Gano'n lang po.
You will see me soon. It's gonna remain suspense. Ayun. So just make sure you watch out. JM Caspe.
Kaya kailangan si JM andun ka sa pagpapakita ng mukha ni Direk, okay? Wag kang a-absent. Ayan, thank you so much, CJM. I hope hindi mo pa rin kami iwanan. Punta ka lang muna sa likod, magkape ka muna, and later you're gonna sing a song, okay?
Okay, thank you very much sa'yo, Rossy Chicks. Bye po.
Yeah. Okay, Direk, di ba? Ang galing ni si Jem kumanta.
Oo, galing. Taga San Pedro. So, go, 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 Team Laguna. Hashtag Laguna.
Opo. So, nagko-congratulate na sila sa success daw ng segment na to. Pero, meron pa pong kasunod. And, we call it, eto na siya, we call it express break. Wherein, mabilis na sasagutin ni Direk ang mga question at kayo din guys ay pwede magtanong dyan. Ready na ba kayo? Naku,
Wow,
naku.
gano'ng kabilis? Hindi pwede mag-isip?
Mag-isip ka naman, Direk. Direk, ayan. Ayan. Shout out muna tayo, Direk. Wait a minute lang ha.
Sige.
Congratulations na batiin ni Direk yung mga kaibigan natin dyan sa baba. Kasi minsan lang bumisita si Direk before we move on. Go ahead, Direk.
Ayun, again, mega shout out to you, Carlito Aurelio, Jefferson Suena in Canada, Pashala Japan, Bob Ben Vlogs, Learn with Jenny, Maribik Marce, Chubby Chicks, Christina Aguilan, ayan, mega shoutout sa inyong lahat dyan, CJ TV, mega shoutout sa iyo, Roy Core, ayan, guys, napakagaling ni Roy Core, isa ring guro sa atin sa Pilipinas, yan, naging kaibigan ko rin yan si Roy Core, ang galing-galing ng boses niya mag-voice over, so, sino pang mga nasa baba dyan. So, ayan, yung iba siguro naka-BG nakikinig lang. So, mega shoutout sa inyong lahat dyan ng mga nakikinig at nanonood kay Rossy Chicks. Wala kang sound.
Ayan. Ready na ba kayo? Oh, sa magsaysay lang ako, Jefferson Suena in Canada. Ayan, nagkukwentuhan na sila. I hope you're enjoying. At eto na po ang first question. Direct, basketball or tennis?
Tennis.
Slippers or shoes?
Slippers.
Ayan. Sando or shirts?
Shirts.
Slim or chubby?
Ano yung second word?
Slim or chubby?
Oh, slim or chubby. Slim.
Wow. How about this? Which do you prefer? Mabango, maputi?
Mabango.
Oh, syempre. Jolly or demure?
Jolly.
Are you fast or slow, Direct?
Faster.
Wow, faster! I like that. Okay, mag-isip na kayo dyan, ha? Mga tanong ako dito, pero gusto ko magtanong din kayo. Sexy or pretty?
Pretty.
Yan. Backpack or body bag?
Backpack. Backpack.
How about this? Singing or dancing?
Wala.
Wala?
But I love to listen to singers, so I guess singing.
Singing
Parang
na.
hindi ko talent man.
How about this? Are you loud or quiet?
Loud.
Oh, loud si Direk. Umayos kayo dyan. Which do you like? Tokwa or baboy?
Baboy.
Wow, pork. Pinakamalakas na kiliti ni Direk?
Wala.
Wala kayong kiliti, Direk?
Wala.
Di nga, so
I mean,
parang
makikiliti, pero hindi malakas. I mean, like, hindi wala. Kasi wala.
mild lang. Mild lang nga naman. Safe answer. Direk, any hidden talent na meron ka?
Oh, Lord. Hidden talent. Nagde-develop ako ng website.
Wow, website. Oh, guys, mga nasa baba.
Maraming hindi nakakaalam na pumasok ako ng, habang naghihintay.
Yes, Direk?
8 months or mga 24 months bago mo ma-release, ma-receive yung result ng iyong board exam. Kasi manual nila, chine-checkan yun sa amin, hindi computerized. Nag-aaral ako ng COBOL programming at saka website developing sa STI back in Sampaloc sa Manila.
Ayan. Direk, tatlo ha. I need 3 weirdest things about you. Ano sasabihin nila ang weird naman ni Direk? Nauna yung tawa? Bakit nauna yung tawa? Ayan, wala na sila.
Pag narinig nyo na ako kumanta, sabihin nila, ang weirdo mo talaga.
Okay, ate, at magpapasample ba tayo dun sa kawilduhan na yon, guys?
Tawagan ako.
Ayan. Bago ma-flood to, Direk, ito. Ito, unahin na natin sila, ha? Sex or chocolates?
Oh my God, chocolates.
Oh, wag kayong ano dyan, chocolate si Direk.
Ano sabi mo, Bambe? Akala mo ah.
Ayan, hindi yan kumakain ng isda. Ikaw ba to, Direk? Hindi ka daw kumakain ng isda.
Kumakain ako ng isda. Depende ko anong isda.
Okay, ayan.
Paborito ko tulingan. At saka galunggong.
Ayun pala. O pasali daw sa Team Laguna. Everyone is welcome. Bumping Vlogs, welcome po, welcome. Next question. Wala na, yun lang ang weirdest thing mo, Direk? Yun lang, as in? Said na, wala na? Sige, isip-isip pa. Bigyan kita ng 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Mali ka, pero mali ka naman dyan eh. Grabe ka, amore. Oy.
Wala pa kasi nagsasabi sa akin na weirdo ako, except pag kumakanta ako at saka pag sumasaya. Yun lang talaga. Kaya nung pinamili mo ako, per se, parang wala. Kasi both of those are not my talent. Kaya pagka sumayaw ako at saka kumanta, yun na yung pinaka-weirdest thing that I can do. Yeah.
Tanong mo ko, naliligo siya araw-araw, Direk. Ano yan? Kay Direk o ikaw? O Direk, sige, tanong natin sa'yo para naliligo
Oo
ba?
naman, naliligo ako araw. Kasi dito sa Canada kasi, guys.
Ang lamig kasi dyan.
Oo. Hindi alam ko naliligo ka o hindi. Kasi nga hindi ka pinapawisan, laging malamig and everything. So, yun. Hindi naman kawirduhan yung pag hindi ka naligo na isang araw. Tsaka okay lang lumagpas ka ng isang ligo sa isang araw. Basta wala kang regular sa isang ligo na walang ligo.
Malamig talaga, pwede? Pwede pa
Dito sa Canada, pwede kang lumagpas ng isang araw na walang ligo. Pero huwag naman lalampas ng 2 o 3 araw kasi iba na yun.
Medyo malagkit na yun, di ba?
Honestly, dito sa Canada kasi hindi ka talaga lalagkitin. Except for summer period. Pero pagka winter times, hindi talaga.
Ayan, thank you sa pakulay. Shoutout Sista Jeff
Ayan,
Chuchu.
Diary, Angel, maraming salamat.
Yan, habang nag-enjoy tayo, at ito po ang pa-thank you ni teacher sa mga nagpapakulay. Ayan, next question, Direk.
Okay.
Unusual thing na nasa bag mo, unusual, na ikaw lang ang meron nun.
Unusual thing?
Oo, meron. Meron ba?
Wala eh. Parang lahat kasi ng things na nasa sa loob ng bag ko, meron din lahat. Kasi I always travel with my work bag. Andun yung computer, andun yung aking iPad, andun aking mga charger, house keys, IDs, lahat. So, it's not something unusual. So, wala akong makita na something unusual.
Yan. Yan pala, gina-justify ni Amori Jeff, Makati dito, Rossy Chicks, pag wala kang lotion, nakakamatay. Talaga? Makati? Joke to? O ano, Direk? Joke to?
Dito kasi, lahat ng Asians from the Philippines, kasi sa atin kasi hot and humid. Diba? Pag lumabas ka, papawisan ka, mabilis kang pawisan sa Philippines, diba? Dito sa Canada, dry. Super dry. Super dry. Kaya, pagka wala kang lotion, kakatihin ang buong katawan mo. As in like super kate. At saka pagka hindi mo binoisturize yung iyong kamay at humipo ka sa mga metals, makukuryente ka, merong static friction na tinatawag. Na pagka, di ba yung body natin is a good conductor of electricity, di ba? So pagka humipo ka dun sa mga metals and everything, ma-realize mo, oh, na-kuryente ka. So, static friction. So, na-experience namin yan dito palagi, always, all the time, daily basis. So,
ganun pala dyan sa Canada.
so kailangan balot ka ng lotion. So, kahit yung mga kasamahan natin, like sina Carlito Aurelio, sina Mayor, sina JJC, lahat ng mga taga-Canada dyan, 100%. Yung kanilang talampakan, singit, lahat, kilikili, puno yan ng lotion. So, number one necessity dito yan, lotion. So,
daw talaga. And shout out lang direct si Fuji sa 89 Effects. Anak-anakan ni teacher yan. Nahingi ng greetings. Congratulations. Monetize na to. Yay!
Wow, congratulations. Inside kaya, Fuji sa 89 Effects.
Pinsa mo si Fujisai direct?
Ayan, oo, kuwan yan. Missing cousins ko yan from Pangasinan yung mga yan. Nakilala ko lang yung mga yan through YouTube. So, very close. Very, very close.
Abangan ang pagpapakita ni Direk. Coming soon. Ayan.
Sige, isa. Pwede sa 89 Effects. Nasa Dubai yan.
Direk, tingnan mo. Pati itlog ko. Direk, totoo ba yan? Pati itlog ko.
Totoo yan.
Ay, may apply lotion. O ito, Diyos ko, ang lagkit nun. May lotion. Ayan, napahalhal na naman ako. Ay, nakaka-dry sa balat. Ayun pala, at doon sumaya ang 3-piece ni teacher sa lotion. Ikaw lang naglalagay.
Nasa pala si Fuji sa 89 Effects. Sige ka dyan sa Fuji sa 89 Effects. Salamat.
Nandito siya sa Pinas. Ito na. Okay. Direk. Tapos na tayo sa lotion. Baka hindi pa kayo nakaka-get over. Okay. Wala na. Gusto mong makataitlog mo o malagkit?
Mamili ka mo, Meg. Gusto mo makati ang itlog na asawa mo o malagkit? Ikaw ang magkakamot. Sige.
Ayan, napapansin ko, medyo mabilis lang. Nandali na, seselos na naman ng mayor. Ay. Yes, we always apply lotion. Eh di ikaw, mayor, pati ikaw naglalagay sa itlog. Ayan. Okay, so habang iniintay natin yung sagot dyan, Direk, what movie character ang gusto mong maging? Meron ka bang gusto?
Yung mga fictional characters, siguro si Superman. Kasi, di ba? Parang, ayun lang. Parang fictional characters. Nothing significant. Siya na yung unang pumasok sa isipan ko. But, ako kasi hindi ako mahilig sa mga fictional characters talaga. Honestly, parang hindi ako yung tipo na merong mga ina-admire na mga fictional characters. Pero since napapanood mo yung mga characters na yan, gaya din na Batman, Spider-Man, and everything. So, mga movies lang naman. So, alam mo, fictional characters. Kaya, kung pwede ko lang gawin yun, so gusto kong maging si Batman siguro. Yeah, Superman.
Mayor, ano nilalagay mo sa hindi pa sila makaget over? Batman dapat, Batman dapat, naku si active. dapat Batman, mali ang sagot, naku. Alam mo, Direk, ang dami mong sagot siguro sa kanya, 99% ka lang. Nakalit mo sumagot ni Direk.
Ayaw, may kaibigan kasi kami si Batman.
Meron kayong pinaghuhugutan dalawa. Direk, eto pa ha, may isa pa. Direk, kung ulam ka, anong klase kang ulam? Anong ulam ka?
Ulam? Siguro kare-kare.
Bakit kare-kare naman? Sarap yan,
kasi di ba maraming variations, di ba, parang appetizing na may mga gulay, tapos may masaraping sabaw, tapos haluan mo ng bagoong para umalat, di ba? Parang there's so many things that could come out sa taste buds ng isang tao pagka sinimulan nilang tikman yung masarap na kare-kare. So,
parang iba-ibang level. And una, titikman mo ng walang alamang. Di ba yun? Tapos habang sumasarap, lalagyan mo na siya nun. Pag gusto mo mas ibang level o dagdagan mo. Pero,
Oo.
okay.
Lalo na kung masarap yung alamang, oh grabe, grabe talaga.
Okay, direct dito na natatapos at tayo nagugutom na. Nagugutom ako dyan. Press 1 yung nagutom. Grabe, isang chat, isang raffle, Loresa. Ayan, nagkakaroon na ng raffle sa baba. Direct.
Mega shoutout sa'yo, Jeff Chup Chup. Mega shoutout sa'yo.
Okay. Direct, ito pa. Kung may babalikan ka na sa past mo, ano ito o sino siya? Bakit?
You know what? That is a really good question. Kasi at this point in time, there's so many people in the past that I want to reconnect. Ang dami talaga. When I was in university after my graduation sa college, wala kang tirahan sa Manila kasi taga-province ka eh. So if you're looking for a job sa Manila, tapos wala ka namang bahay sa Manila, napakahirap. Tapos especially kung hindi ka pa sumusweldo and everything, so ang hirap. Tapos may mga tao talaga na nagpatuloy sa akin para tumira sa bahay na yun. Parang I owe them so much when I was starting na I want to reconnect and go back to those people na tumulong sa akin when I am parang wala talaga. As in like I'm empty on my pocket and everything. Totally like I'm fully dependent na kung hindi ako tutulungan ng ibang mga tao, parang I won't be able to achieve yung mga na-accomplish ko. So I want to go back to those people and say thank you. Same thing to those people na naging part ng aking work sa Pilipinas. There's so many of them. Some of them are in the States, some of them are in Canada, some are still back in the Philippines. So, but I haven't gotten connected to them yet. Pero those are the people that I wanna, reconnect. Those people that I owe a lot when I was just starting back in the Philippines.
Ayan, nag-aapela pa si Bambing Vlogs. Ano ka, hakdok ka daw direct.
Hakdok.
Nahihiya pa si CJ sa sayaw. Gusto mo ulitin natin? Ito. I want to reconnect sa Meralco dahil naputulan po kami. Ayan, naputulan na. Ang saya naman sa baba.
Nag-shoutout sa iyo, Loresa Between, Ayans Daryl, Angel, maraming salamat. Jeff Chup Chup, maraming salamat ulit. CJ TV, ayan, Jefferson Sweda, thank you guys for staying. Bambang Vlogs UK.
Yan, we're happy na nag-enjoy po kayo dyan sa baba. Talagang kami ni Direk dito ay pinapawisan na rin sa katatawa. How about you, Direk?
I've been enjoying so far. So this is very entertaining. Project Beans, mega shoutout sa iyo. Andres J. Shea, Pasyalan Japan Vlog, Maribit Marcel, maraming salamat for staying.
Ito pa, Direk, kung hindi ka engineer ngayon, ano ka?
Kung hindi ako engineer ngayon, siguro I'm an economist.
Lagi ka nilang pang high level, director. Economist, why? Why?
Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi when I was in my second year of engineering, kasi yun yung time na kinukuha mo yung differential and integral calculus, yung basics, lahat ng math, lahat ng general mathematics. Sabi ko sa iyo, I'm a general average student. So pagdating dun sa mga math, physics, grabe. Talagang I'm struggling a lot. Kung hindi lang talaga ako nagtsatsaga, siguro hindi. Noong second year college ako sa FEU, sabi ko, nahihirapan ako, parang hindi ko kaya. But this is my dream, Sabi ko, pag bumagsak ako sa physics at saka thermodynamics, magsiswitch ako ng economics. So, nag-apply na ako ng AB Economics sa FEU, natanggap ako. Pero nang na-receive ko, napasado ako doon sa mga courses ko. Sabi ko, hindi na lang. I'll continue my dream.
Ayan.
Kapag ako naging engineer, siguro economics ako.
Direct, dahil sa sagot mo, eto naman ang banat ni The Project Beans. Sige, Direct, how do you compute for the inflation rate of the
Gusto ko the Project Beans, bibigyan kita ng studies ng MBA ko when I was doing that inflation.
Ako matapos magbasa, grabe natatawa. Ay, ito. Uy, hindi mo pa guesting, huwag ka muna sumagot dyan, amore. Ako, porn star, Rossy Chicks, yung gusto ko.
Grabe naman makapagtanong si Project Beans. Nakakakuha naman yun. Ang galing na kanyang tanong. Parang gusto ko sagutin. Hindi, joke lang.
Tapos sagot ka, direct. Sige, go ahead.
Kailangan ko ng board.
Ay, ano, grabe.
Naalala ko na bibiro na si Project
Pag
Beans.
yan
Sige,
ang
shoutout sa
topic
iyo,
ng
Project Beans.
Alam mo, direct, pag yan ang topic ng college, alam mo ang sasabihin ko sa professor, Sir, may I go out? Ayan, kasi problema ng ekonomiya. Ang dami ko ng problema, pati ekonomiya. Ay, nako, ayan. Oy, director, ano yan? Ano mga shoutout yan? Tawa lang sila ng tawa yan sa baba. Okay na ba kayo doon, ha? O, close topic na sa economist. Baka kung ano pang gusto niyo isagot. Ito. Direct, pwede ka magpolitiko, direct. Sabi ni Sir Roy.
You know, the farthest thing that I dream is being a politician. Hindi, wala talaga. As in like, super never na pumasok talaga sa akin ng maging politician. Siguro, I don't know. It's my destiny not to be in politics. So,
ang kulit ni The Project Binso. Sorry na, baka makakasunod pa. Grabe ka, The Project. Ay, ito. Kung hindi engineer, siguro governor ng Laguna. Ayan, wala nga daw.
Wala nga sa akin ang linya ng politiko talaga. Mahina ako sa public speaking actually. Hindi ako magaling sa public speaking talaga. I can write. Medyo binigyan tayo ng kaunting talent sa pagsusulat. Yung sa anything na you want me to write. Pero sa ibang bagay talagang hindi talaga. Yung pagdating sa mga politics, public speaking talaga, ayun talaga ang siguro isang bagay na pwede ko pang i-develop sa sarili ko.
Ayan. So may mga violent reaction ba kayo dyan? Guys, kung may violent reaction, sige sabihin nyo lang dyan. Basta wag nyo ibabato sa akin. Correct. Ito. Biggest insecurity. Do you have any biggest insecurity?
Biggest insecurity? Ayun nga siguro, hindi ako magaling kumanta.
Okay, so yun ang gusto mo. Pero pag magpo-pour ng blessing si God, gusto mo sumambot ng talent in singing, ganon.
Siguro may iba pang talent na pwede kong saluhin na I would put priority than singing. Pero you know, I do admire those people who can sing. Talagang they are given the talent na pwede nilang gamitin, i-utilize para sa kanilang development. Pwede rin naman nilang gawing career. Alam naman natin na maraming mga sikat na mga singers. Pero ako siguro talagang I would rather be a hero on sports. Gusto ko maging ala Roger Federer o kaya yung mga number 1 tennis players in the world. Mas gusto kong kilalanin as parang a sports hero or good on something like in tennis.
Iba talaga si Direk. Ito, Direk, alam mo ito binabasa ko, natatawa ako kasi ang akala kong tanong ni The Project Beans, Direk, kung o-offeran ka ng role as Department of Education Secretary, tatanggapin mo pa ba si Rossy Chicks? Buti tinuloy ko. Ito pala, tatanggapin mo po ba para mas marami tayong ma-adapt na public schools, Direk?
You know, that is a noble job talaga. Sa Department of, I'm not seeing myself na operan ako ng to be, Department of Education Secretary. But if there will be an opportunity, why not? Kasi lalo na sa Pilipinas, there's so many things na pwede mong improve pagdating sa educational system. Since I had opportunity to go on school here, tapos na-obserbahan ko rin yung mga pamangkin ko, dito na sila nag-aral ng elementary, ng university and everything. That's something that you can also be able to apply and adapt. Hindi ko sinasabi na yung mga tao sa atin, they don't have any exposure sa mga overseas educations, for sure. And alam ko, mas qualified sila sa akin. But because of that questions that must be hypothetical at this point in time, yes, I will do accept it para mas marami tayong matulungan and ma-adapt ng mga public schools.
Ayan. And I, thank you. Baka ikaw na next. More question. Direct, pwedeng pautang.
Yan. Yan ang mga dialogue ni Jefferson Suena.
Ay, umayos ka, Amore, ha? Isusunod talaga kita. Buti hindi nanintay yung nightbot teacher. Okay lang. No worries, si Christina. Okay, Direct, we're moving closer to our last two questions. Okay. Guys, kung meron po kayo dyan tanong, ay welcome na welcome po. Welcome po mga question nyo.
Yun lang pala, akala ko mas marami pa. Ang dami kong inhandang isasagot dapat. Pero...
Kaya lang, sinagot mo na kanina, andun ang mga question nila. Direkto, small YouTuber that you admire. Small YouTuber muna, ha? Small YouTuber that you admire and why?
Small YouTubers that I admire?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's so many YouTubers that I admire. But I think at this point, I admire Jefferson Suena Canada for being super hyper. Ibang klase talaga siya ng mga guys. Since I moderated for him when he was starting, sabi nga namin ni Bambeng Vlogs, he's kind of different personality na pwedeng i-bring yung entertainment dun sa pagpapaangat. Kasi kaya nga siya tinawag na multimedia heartthrob. Kasi parang hindi lang dun sa kanyang looks nagbabase, pero yung total package that he can sing, he can dance, and because those are my weaknesses that I cannot dance and I cannot sing. So parang nakikita ko na, you know, an admiration. Pero there are some other people like Makoy Santos vlog. Those are the people that's really hardworking, na magagaling talaga sila. They were talented na mag-bring talaga ng isang live stream na talagang yung tipong dudumugin ng mga tao at saka pupuntahan palagi ng mga tao. So,
ang haba ng ngiti ni Amore. Oh, ang gandito, Amore, oy! Iba talaga pag si Amore.
Eh kasi siya na yung naririto kasi, kaya siya na yung sinagot.
Kahit toyo si Jeff, total package talaga, correct. Alam mo ba, direct nung nagsisimula pa lang, alam mo kahit PM niya, siya lang ang nag-i-invite na yung may hugot siya na kapag binasa mo, parang tamang-tama sa'yo. Sabi, malungkot ako, malungkot ka ba, pasasayahin kita. Yung mga ganong niya, nag-i-invite siya, nag-i-PM siya. Kaya ikaw naman, si reader, ay malungkot ako, pupunta ako kay Jeff. Yung technique na yun, sa kanya ko lang nakikita. Kaya, salute to you, Amore Jeff. Ayan, naglolo. Iba din si Active, sige na, mag-host na ako nang walang bayad sa'yo.
Lagi naman. Kasi, all throughout yung journey ko sa YouTube, siya yung tumutulong palagi sa akin, kahit even with my charity. Kaya kahit nasabihin na yung donations are mostly coming from the sponsors, you cannot really equate the amount of effort na nabigay niya sa pag-host, yung pag-i-invite ng mga sponsors. I came to know Pasyalan Japan Vlog through Jefferson Suena. And you know who's Pasyalan Japan Vlog? Very generous, very helpful, very supportive. Wala talaga ako masabi. And I get to know these people through yung live streaming ni Jefferson Suena in Canada. Kaya, ayan. So more than the monetary support na binibigay niya, part ng kanyang income din for the charity, ay yung support na binibigay niya through hosting, yung paggamit niya ng talent niya talaga to attract more viewers. So, iba klase talaga kapag meron kang host na sikat. So,
shout out Jim Potts Vlog. Thank you so much. Ayan, talaga namang ang tangos-tangos ng ilong ngayon ni Amore Jeff. Totoo naman, totoo. Kahit nagsisimula ako hanggang ngayon, hindi nagbabago siya. Kung maka-shoutout siya, parang walang pagbabago. Unless, pag pinopak, wala nga lang, LS.
Hindi lang LS. Pak.
Oo, grabe. Pero talaga yung energy niya, mula umpisa hanggang dulo, di ba? At saka sobrang
Yes.
happy. Anyway, hindi naman siya ang guest ko. Ikaw direct dapat ang
Yeah. I-reserve mo na lang pagka siya na yung nakasama sa'yo.
Okay, direct how about this? The big YouTuber that you admire, o big naman?
Pinakamalaking YouTubers na na-admire ko?
Yeah.
I never thought of anyone. I never really thought of anyone. Wala talagang YouTubers na yung specifically that I followed and I admired most. Wala akong naisip any single person. Kasi pag nagbabrowse kasi ako sa YouTube, is more on a general thing na pinupuntahan ko. If there's special things that I want to learn or special things that I want to view, YouTube yung pinupuntahan ko. And mind you though, because YouTube is so big that there's so many video creator, you should also be mindful of what you watch. Kasi may mga informations that you feel na hindi naman tama, may mga information that you feel is a lot more reliable. Kaya pag nagsisearch ako ng mga bagay na I want to learn from my things, related sa trabaho or personal knowledge and everything, I make sure na yung source nun is the original content creator na hindi lang yung ipinasa doon sa second maker ng video creator kasi nag-iibang interpretations pagka yung pumupunta na sa iba. So I make sure na, say for example, I want to learn the mechanism of how to troubleshoot a piston pump. So pupunta ako doon sa nag-manufacture nun na nag-create ng video na yon instead of like someone na dine-demonstrate lang and everything. So it's a lot more reliable yung sa mga source na gano'n. So yun lang. Pero single-handedly with the person that I really admire most, unfortunately I cannot name one. Except for some people that I know in a small YouTubing world. There's so many aspiring people right now, and I feel that they deserve more admirations and praises on what they've been doing than those superstars in the Philippines or superstar in the States. Because truly what they're doing is very, very noble. Kana, in our own small way, natutulungan natin yung iba rin nating mga kasamahan at saka yung within, ina-expand natin sa mga, yun nga, sa mga charity program and stuff like that. So, my admirations is to those people.
Ayan. May sinasuggest si Brother Van Sebastian, no? Si Ivana Alawi daw. Ay, Van, thank you sa sagot mo ha.
Thank you sa'yo, Van Sebastian.
Shoutout sa inyo. Si Jessica Soho, sinusundan ko pero di siya YouTuber.
Ay, o yun naman. Oo, tama. Ay, yun naman kasi, part ng GMA naman kasi siya. So, pinapanood ko rin talaga yan. Hindi naman siya YouTuber. Parang
daw. I nominate myself.
Journalist talaga siya.
I nominate myself daw. I nominate myself si Bamba.
Si Bamba yan.
Okay guys, habang baka nag-iisip pa kayo ng tanong. Habang nag-iisip kayo ng tanong,
sige na guys, mag-try kayo ng mga intriguing questions.
More. Ang dami ko nang nalaman. Yung intense, come on, yung intense ang hinahanap natin. Mag-isip kayo kasi habang kinakantahan tayo ni CJM Caspe ulit. Hi CJM, are you okay there? CJM, thank you so much. Osyalan Japan, member. Oy, bongga. Yes, CJM, nag-enjoy ka ba sa discussion? Baka may tanong ka kay Direk.
Paano po mahahati at mapupuntahan ng core ng mundo? Joke lang po.
Nakita lang niya si Einstein. Si Einstein yun, di ba, Direk? Nakita lang niya, hindi siya si Einstein. Okay, CJM, please give us a very special song once again.
Okay, sige po. Para po sa ating guest po, si Derek po, at sa ating mga kaibigan dyan na nasa baba. Para po sa inyo itong kantahin to, okay po? Sana po ay magustuhan nyo kahit wag na po yung boses. Okay po? Okay po. At ngayon, nandito na, palaging hahawakan iyong mga kamay. Di ka na mag-iisa sa hirap at ginhawa, ay iibigin ka mula noon hanggang ngayon, mula noon hanggang dulo, ikaw at ako.
Okay, so thank you very much for sharing your kaibigan. So, ano pinaibigan yung again? Okay, para sa inyo po yun.
Naman yan, ang galing.
Ang galing, Direk, ano? Direk, guys, sa mga nasa baba, update ko lang po kayo si CJ will be creating a new channel na para mas marami siyang talent na ilalabas or ipapasabog sa second channel niya. So please, kapag po nag-release na siya ng bago niyang channel at nag-introduce ng bagong channel, please, let's do support the second channel of CJM Caspe. Thank you once again, CJM Caspe.
Yes, thank you very much, Rossy Chicks. And it's my pleasure po na makasama po kayo dito sa LS, Rossy Chicks at syempre po direct. Okay? So, aiming po ako na makita ko po kayo. Okay? So, maraming salamat po.
Really soon. Thank you.
Okay, so, thank you po. Bye po.
Thanks, CJM. Ayan, Direk. Grabe. Nakakadala yung kanta, no? Parang nakaka-inlove siya. Sarap mo kumbaw. Dahil lagi ka manunood, Amore Jeff, magkakaroon ka na ng schedule. Diba, Direk? Mag-schedule tayo.
Yes. Mega love shout out to you, Anthony Saranyana, Elsa's Adventure Toronto. Mega shout out sa inyong lahat dyan.
So walang nagtatanong sa kanila. Sabi nila, pwede naman kayo magtanong? Open na open si Direk. Oy, nag-aabang pa nga siya ng tanong, sabi niya. Sabi ni Amore, ganito pala. Sabi, ganito pala dito, maganda, malinis. Wow, ayaw mo ba nito? Manonood daw siya. Ayan, pumapalakpak si Andres J. Shea. Thank you so much. So, Mayor, baka may tanong ka pa. Para mga aloof silang magtanong kay Direk.
Ayun. Ewan ko nga, this is the notions I like to give to some of our viewers. Kasi sinasabi nila, kaya daw sila natatakot i-approach si Active Lifestyle Yeg. Para daw, I'm so distant. Parang, hindi ko alam kung bakit. Pero, guys, I'm down to earth. If you start conversations with me, hindi ko naman kayo i-establish o hindi ko kayo papansinin. May mga tao daw na parang gusto nila akong i-approach to direct them in their grand live streams and stuff like that on YouTube. So sabi ko, if you would approach me and you'll tell me your purpose, why you want to do a grand live stream, why not? I want to collaborate with people that has like a really legit intentions of what they want to do on grand live streaming. Pero kung sasabihin mo lang na gusto mo lang magpasalamat, gusto mo lang magpagi, parang anybody can do that. Pero if you want to do a grand live streaming with a purpose, with a unique parang team that you want to relate to people, viewers, that you make an impact, I'll be there. Kasi I can provide direction and at the same time, creative contents. Kasi alam ko na yung uniqueness na dinadala natin sa pag-YouTube, kailangan merong kasamang innovations. Kasi kung walang innovations, kung palaging kwentuhan lang, palaro. Parang there's nothing more that you can offer to your viewers. Parang there's no interesting thing to watch. So if you would come to me and say, Direct, I do believe on this thing. Let's do this. Help me to create a grand live stream that would impact you certain group of people or every viewers. I'm in it. I can help.
Ayan. Direk, I have one final question, pero bago ko yun ibigay sa'yo, ibababa ko po ang hagdan para doon sa merong special message for Direk. As at least we are live, you can tell him directly kung ano yung may question kayo or meron kayong gustong sabihin. Anyone is welcome para po umakyat po dito sa taas para i-approach si Direk. Wow, kasi celebrity meron tayong celebrity. Okay. Guys, alam ko marami kayong gustong pasalamatan or gustong i-mention or i-praise about Direct. So, open po ang channel ni Teacher para sa inyo. I'm once again dropping down the link o yung hagdan para po makaakyat kayo. Okay, Direct. One last question from me. What's your secret in a successful live streaming? Kasi you are known
live streamer?
Kita nakilala. Mas nakilala, I mean. Very successful live streaming. What's your secret, Direk?
Siguro, Kuan, my motivations to try for innovations and uniqueness through my probably video presentations. Kasi I don't want to go to the regular norm na basta lang makakreate. Kasi you can always produce a video that can go viral right away. You know what I mean? Pick up ka lang ng simple chismis sa showbiz or simple chismis kung saan it will build curiosity sa mga tao. Parang you can always be famous for that particular video. Pero but that's an imitation. Parang you just copied someone and bring it to the other people. There's no uniqueness. There's no innovations on that one. Parang you copy and paste. Parang you cannot really, stimulate your brain, I would say, para maging iba yung approach. So ang sa akin kasi, I want to try for innovations and uniqueness when it comes to live streaming and my presentation. So kung hindi ko rin lang original content, I would not rather post it. So I would rather create my own content because I know I created it myself.
So yun. Being original, di ba, Direk? Yung originality,
exactly. Yeah.
Originality ang importante kay Direk. Yun ang sikreto niya, plus the skill. Ayan, marami kami natutunan tonight, Direk. Magti 3 hours pero hindi ko naramdaman na magti 3 hours na pala tayo.
I know, 15 minutes and we're almost like 3 hours.
Oo, so yun nga, sinabi ko sa inyo guys, yung mayroong directly pwedeng umakyat po, open po, para magpasalamat kayo kay Direk or kung ano man yung natutunan nyo, pwede nyo sabihin directly kay Direk. Ayan, open po ang hagdan. Ayan. So Direk, dahil alam ko meron dyan sumusubaybay mula umpisa hanggang ngayon, I will be dropping 2 questions at may prize si Teacher. Di ba ang teacher ganon? Pag natutuwa, may prize. Ayan na. Yung nakinig mula kaninang, listen guys, yung nakinig mula kanina hanggang ngayon, merong 2 questions si Teacher. Si Direk ang sasagot kung tama o mali. To win 100 pesos in 1 question. Not bad na yon, di ba? Okay, are you ready for the question? Okay, let's go. Type 1 kung ready na sa question ni Teacher. Dalawa lang to. Let's go. Yung mga nakinig, magta-type 1 sila. Yung mga nambubuli lang, wala. Ayan, si Terry Lee, ready. May quiz. Oo, Andres. Then natutuwa lang ako talaga for your attentiveness. Napaka-attentive. Ba't nawala si Amore Jeff? Tamo, pag quiz. Mayor, alam ko nagpapasalamat ka kay Direk. Ito na ang hagdan, Mayor. Press 1. Ready na sila sa question. Ayan, dali. Mag-question and answer na po tayo. Let's go. Kunin ko na ang mahiwagang notebook. Mahiwagang folder. Wow, ready sila sa question and answer, oh. Mami, late ka. Masagot mo kaya, Mami? Si Mami pa.
Nagdidikita na sila sa baba. Sabi ni Bumble Vlog, Christina Aguilar, balikan kita.
Oo, dikita na. Dikita na kayo. Sige. Balikan kita, sabi ni Bambeng Vlogs. Ayan, dikitan nyo si, si Bambeng.
Hello, ready, press 1.
Press 1. Ayan, baka may sumundo kay Amore na wala siya ng ilang minuto. Ayan, ready na. Okay. First question. Ding, ding, ding. Oy, ano ba? Excited na ako. First question, direct ikaw magsasabi ng sagot.
Sige.
Okay. What is the meaning of YEG? Y-E-G. YEG. Go. Ay, ang hirap. Meaning of Y-E-G. Susundan natin yung susundan natin yung StreamYard. Naku, ano kaya? Napakamot. YEG lang, wala meaning. Yung meaning ng YEG, Y-E-G. Y-E-G means?
Ayun, tama naman si Jefferson. Kasi taga-rito siya.
Yay!
Edmonton Airport.
Meaning lang. Kasi kung ano lang yung input na binigay ni Direk, yun lang sasagutin natin. Wow, nanalo ng Nanalo ng 100 million pesos.
Yun, ang international airport in Alberta. Parang meron siya, marami kasing airport dito sa Alberta, sa Calgary, sa Edmonton. Pero yung sa Edmonton, yun yung YEG. So, airport, international airport sa Edmonton ang YEG. So, yun ang sagot.
Congratulations! Ayan, nanalo ng 1 million si Amore. Okay. Next question. Last question na to. Dalawa lang ang tanong ni teacher. Panggatas? I-donate na daw panggatas po. Oy. Hey, ang talo ni Jepo. Ano yan? Talo ni Jepo. Young Explorer, gamit sabi sa Google. Young Explorer's Grant, sabi sa Google. Ayan, in-accept ko ni Direk kung ano yung input na binigay niya kanina, yun na rin po in-accept natin. Okay? Antalino, char. May mausagot lang. Antalino daw. Okay, type 2 for second question. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. Second question na tayo. Direk, I hope na-enjoy mo ang natin, ang ating moment together, kahit kinakabahan ako kanina.
Palagay ko wala ka ng kaba ngayon, so.
Yes, wala na. Medyo nakakatawa na. Okay, type 2. Ayan, thank you so much for bearing with us. And, Team Lagunas, proud of you, Direk. Okay, ayan. Ready na. Second question. Okay, ito na second question. Jefferson, pakopya naman. Alam mo, direct, namimiss ko yung gano'n. Yung sa estudyante, magkukis ako. Yung iba nasilip. Yung nasilip talaga.
Normal na sa mga estudyante, di ba? Yung isa pagka hindi ka talaga nag-aaral, kailangan mo silipin mo yung sagot ng katabi.
Ikaw ba sumilip sa kaklase mo dati?
Nangyari yan, oo.
Lahat naman. Spelling ba ito?
Nung high school nangyari yun, I must honestly admit, oo. Siyempre, minsan natetempt ka rin minsan.
Direk, ito, kailan ng public appearance ni guest host? Ayan, Direk. Wala pa bang date?
Kailan ang public appearance ni guest host? Malapit na.
Talaga malapit na. Abangan! Yahoo! Ay, tingnan mo, paki-PM daw ang sagot. Ayan. Okay, ito na ang second question. Second question. Kung hindi engineer, si Direk, ano siya dapat? Go! Ay, may nanalo na. Oy, ang bilis talaga. Yeah, Direk, tama ba?
Tama si Van. Siya yung pinakaunang sila.
Oy, bakit naman nagtiteacher? Ano, bakit? Economist, ang daming nakinig. Si Andres. Pero nauna po si Val. Economist. Ang henyo. Siguro kasing talino mo si Van, Direk. Nakikinig si Van. Thank you, thank you. Ay, sabi ni Mami Elsa, director. Ang bilis, diba? No?
Mami Elsa, wala akong pera sa pagdidirect.
Direk, ikaw naman ang tatanungin ko ha. Kung may first honor sa NS na to, first, second, third, sino sa kanila?
Sa mga nanonood?
Mula umpisa, yung active sila. Sinong tatlong top 3 mo?
Si Nightbot, number 1.
Si Nightbot, sino pa?
Of course, andyan yung mga super friends natin, Pasyala Japan Vlog, andyan si Jefferson Suena, Bambem Vlogs, ayan, lahat sila pare-pareho ng sa akin. Ayan, Lorenza Bituin, Christina Aguilar, ayan. Puro mga first honor lahat yun sa akin. Walang second honor. Lahat yan first honor. Mami Elsa, ayan.
Direk, hindi ka pwedeng teacher. Pag lahat first honor.
Hindi nga. Kasi ako kasi gusto ko lahat kasi. Alam mo kasi ako.
Masaya.
Parang I do acknowledge yung mga excellent students and everything. Pero pagka alam ko na it will help to boost yung moral ng mga ko, parang gusto kong ibigay yung general parang appreciation. So lahat naman sila nag-participate. So you cannot single-handed na ito first honor, second. So lahat sila first honor sa akin. Pero ang valedictorian talaga si Nightbot kasi mula umpisa hanggang ngayon, hindi siya
sayang absent yung human robot natin. Pero next time, sana makaakyat na rin siya. Wow, pati ako. Yeah. Yes, Mami, first honor kahit late. Parang masaya maging teacher ikaw, Direk. Kasi that first honor, daming medal na i-donate, Direk. Ayan. Thank you, Lime TV Vlogs. Ayan. Yung gusto ko magdikitan, pwede na magdikitan. So, for now, Direk, ano yung final message mo para sa mga kaibigan natin sa baba?
Ayun, final message ko for everyone. It's always in my thinking when I entered the YouTube world that I would rather fail in trying originality than to succeed yung imitations. Kasi when you're a young YouTubers or small YouTubers, you always tend to kind of imitate or duplicate someone else's work just to be viral. So sa akin kasi, ang mapapayo ko lang sa mga small YouTubers, try to be creative sa kanilang mga video contents, try to strive for innovations, uniqueness. So kailangan i-stimulate natin yung brain natin kung paano tayo makakaisip ng mga magagandang presentations. Oh, I forgot to mention though, there are some few YouTubers na I would like to mention at this point in time na believe talaga ako sa kanila kasi they were able to achieve yung watching hours nila because of their creative contents. Isa na gusto kong i-shoutout talaga, Jess and Sweffel. You know guys, she's able to achieve 4,000 watching hours because of yung mga ginagawa niyang creative content sa cooking. Napakagaling talaga. Very impressive. Mas nauna niya pang nakuha yung 4,000 watching hours niya kaysa yung sa bananas niya. To be honest. So, she's been trying to be very creative sa kanyang mga video presentations and everything. So kung may isang masasabi lang talaga ako is try for innovations, for uniqueness. Sabi ko nga, I would rather fail in creating originality than to succeed in imitations. Parang ika-copy and paste mo lang yung video ng iba para mag-viral. Parang sa akin, I'm not very impressed on those kind of work. Kahit na mag-viral siya, kahit na trillion viewers and everything, you won't, you won't gain my respect when you try and imitate someone. So mas maganda talaga, we try and create our own originality. So gawin natin yun. And doon lang talaga tayo magsasucceed as a blogger or as a YouTuber. Even in my current role right now, kasi mas napapattern ako sa pagdidirect, so gusto ko talaga always with originality. So yun lagi ang aking mentality pagdating sa ganung mga bagay. So I need to stimulate my brain. Kaya pag nagko-conceptualize ako ng isang grand live streaming, mas napapagod ako mag-isip kesa doon sa mismong execution kasi yun yung pinaka mahirap na part. Sabi nga nila, simula kasi nung nagsimula akong mag-direct ng mga live streaming, parang ang dami-dami na rin nagdi-direct, pinapaganda yung kanilang mga live streaming through videos and everything. So ang ganda-ganda doon, parang people followed you because of what you have started. So magandang pattern or trend yun na sinimulan natin na we tried to make our live streaming more parang valuable sa ating mga viewers, may mga makukuhang lessons or aral, at saka yung transitions at saka presentations, mas maayos, mas maganda. Parang pwede mong balik-balikan yung mga live streamings na nagawa mo. So yun lang yung masasabi ko dun sa ating mga young YouTubers na when you try and think of a grand live stream, not only think about like giving prizes or talk to guests, chika-chika lang, make sure that you impart positive values sa inyong mga viewers.
Guys, take down yun ha. Dapat daw ay maging ganon, magkaroon tayo ng quality videos. So sinamarize ko lang, sabi ni Direk, okay? May bread talk po mamaya. Ayan, mga promotion. So ano po ipopromote natin? Shout out po natin. May bread talk po mamaya sa mga hindi po busy. 10 p.m. po. Ayan, original content din sila. Diba, Direk?
Yes. Yeah, maganda yun yung sa bread talk na yan. There's so many topics that they discuss about na nakukuha na ng araw ng mga viewers. So, yung mga bagay na dapat sumisikat sa mga shows or sa mga live streaming kesa yung papasukan mo yung mga shows na wala lang, kwentuhan lang and everything. I know yung singing is also part of it, na nasi-share mo yung mga talents. Maganda rin talaga yon. So, pagka nag-impart ka ng values through your talent, like singing or anything that you present, pero of course, hindi rin mawawala yung mga ginagawa, of course, ng ating mga magagaling na magpaangat, kagaya ni na Jefferson, McCoy. Those are the people na talaga namang that is their specialty. So besides yung sa pagpapangat, pinapakita rin nila yung mga talent nila. So, ayun. Pero I do admire, kagaya din sa Bread Talk, marami silang mga positive values, topics na nai-impart sa kanilang mga viewers. So, kudos to those people behind Bread Talk. So, sana mag-continue on yung show nila.
Alright.
Queen 2.0, mega shoutout sa iyo. Maraming salamat. My baby active lifestyle yeg, I miss you. So, thank you so much, Queen 2.0.
So, Direk, ako sobrang fulfilled ako tonight kasi at last na overcome ko yung panlalamig ko kanina, and ako personally marami ako natutunan sa pakikipagkwentuhan sa iyo. Sobrang down to earth si Direk, promise. Sobrang taas ng niya, sobrang taas ng position niya, ng profile niya, pero yung yung paa niya nasa baba. And I admire you for that, Direk.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time. So, this is the second time that I sit down for an interview, but this is a lot more intimate and more detailed. First time with John Dalbin blog, I shared the stage with another upcoming YouTubers in directing grand live streaming, si Mitchell Jumero, one of the guy na potential na mag-grow sa kanyang career sa pag-YouTube. It's not 100% like career niya talaga as a full-time, pero yung ginagawa niya, he's really doing really well sa kanya mga videos. I admire sa mga videos na ginagawa niya. But this one is a lot more intimate because it's a one-on-one. I share some of the things that people might have not known, my personal life, my professional life, and how I live here in Canada, and my aspirations to continue with YouTubing, and how I would want to continue on working with my future projects on YouTube. So
Yeah, speaking of future projects, what are your plans? Any event, LSS na aabangan talaga namin?
ayun, I'm planning to go back to ayun ang iniisip ko kasi if you host a show or like this one na ginagawa mo, Rossy Chicks, you need to show up to people. Kaya may mga limitations ako when it comes to live streaming. One project that I have is my one-on-one interview with one of the most generous, passionable person on YouTube. I really admire lady. I really admire her passion to help other people. Pretty much like someone that you would respect because of her generosity, his kindness, and her support to other YouTubers. So that's why I choose her to be part of my one-on-one. So I was preparing this time around to make sure that it's gonna be valuable to our televiewers. Makapag-impart din tayo ng mga valuable things sa ating mga viewers. So I've been preparing that one. Somebody have approached me to direct their show, Amster Cross UK, February 13, but I haven't put in any concepts yet. Pinapag-isipan ko kasi ngayon ko lang siya nakilala, haven't gotten to know the person, so I don't know how I would approach. But nirefer siya sa akin by a good friend na indirect ko siya sa Feb 13. So far yun lang. Besides, probably collaborating with other people within the YouTube world to create a video contents in the near future. So yun lang. There's not so much things happening for me, but besides you supporting other YouTubers.
Okay, aabangan natin yan. And may surprise pa sa teacher. Here with us is our YouTube heartthrob. Wow, talaga nakaka-inlove naman to. Oy, kiss na agad. Wala pa sa taas, kinikisa na. Sino na? None other than Amor Jefferson Suena in Canada.
Hey! Diyos ko, Lord. Kanina pa ako nanonood sa inyo. Ayan, nakahiga na ako sa dali. Ayusin ko lang yung buhok ko. Ayan. Mega love shoutout Rossy Chicks and Active Lifestyle. Congratulations. Hindi ako nakatulog. Hindi ako na-inayap. Ayan. Rossy, ang ganda pala nun dito. May mga paganon pa. Ang galing din ni Roy Cora doon sa parang pag-game show. Ang ganda ng video na yun. Ayan. Nakabuong pamilya ko nandito ata, Miss Rossy Chicks.
Dahil umakyat ka, talagang kompleto na, di ba?
Diba? Salamat. Ang galing din, ang galing.
Ang fresh mo daw, ang fresh.
Naku po, matutulog na fresh. Salamat.
Umangon ka pa daw, sabi ni Andres. What can you say, Amore, what can you say about how direct answered the questions?
Oh my goodness, that is such awesome, awesome answer. Ayun talaga naman, very informative, very informative. Back to you, Pasyalan Japan.
Pasyalan Japan? Bakit kasi Pasyalan Japan?
Mega love siya na.
Pasyalan Japan vlog. Pwede.
Ang dami.
Pasyalan Japan vlog. Tapos na ba siya mag-edit?
Awesome daw. English na, Jeff. Mag-English ka daw. Pero, Amore ha, dapat naka-line up ka na rin sa akin. Matagal na kitang pinaplan. Yeah.
Nagpa-plan. Ako, Rossy, even mas I want. Kasi hindi ako maano sa mga yung parang hot seat. Naka po! Gusto mo, magpaangat program tayo dito sa bahay mo. Guys, press 1 kung bagong guys.
Ayun, sabi ni Bamblay, shout out kay Jefferson na mahilig mangopya nung high school.
Oy, pero totoo lang, Rossy Chicks. Tama yung sinabi ni Bambing. Ha? Si Bambing Vlog kasi is classmate ko yan ng high school. So, si Bambing Vlog UK. So, Bambing is tama siya. Lagi ako nangongopya talaga kasi wala naman talaga akong masyadong alam. So, pero most of the time, Rossy Chicks, sa totoo lang, lagi ako nangongopya pero mas mataas talaga yung grades ko sa kanila, sa mga classmates ko. Totoo yun.
Ano nangyari? Ikaw yung nangongopya?
Hindi, kasi yung teacher, marami akong sources. At the same time, yung teacher, nagde-date kami. Ayan, sinasamahan ko. Tinutulungan ako mag-check ng papel. Ganun. Ay di, mataas ako doon sa teacher.
Ano ang problem niya?
Grabe talaga si Amore. Ay nako, marami akong gusto itanong sa iyo, Amore. Kasi pero hindi ko yun itatanong ngayon kasi maubusan ako ng bala. Nakita ko nila, gwapong-gwapo sila sa iyo.
Salamat. Salamat naman, Learn with Jenny. Ayan, I think from San Pedro, Laguna, si Learn. Kasi kanina, we do chatting din kanina. Message kami sa iyo. Ayos yan, Jefferson, sabi ni Elsa Adventure Toronto. May kalap shoutout sa iyo, ha? Ayun, kay taga Toronto. Ayun ang arte.
Shoutout kay Jeff Exxon. Kaya kanina nakita ko rin si Kabay Brian. Kabay.
Hi, Kabay.
O, diba? Nandito na sila ngayon.
Jefferson, shoutout sa inyong lahat. Ayos yan, Jefferson, sabi ni Mami. Ayan, magsama-sama kayo mga nasa
Angelic Pangandaga, shoutout sa iyo.
Ayan, so Jefferson, ano ba? Anong pinakagusto mong part ng segment natin? O, yung isa lang, pinakagustong part.
Okay.
Alam ko na. Nanalo siya ng 100 pesos.
Active lifestyle. I'm about to say that. Nakakaasad. Yun yung sasabihin ko, Rossy Chick.
Uminahan na kita. Lagi siya nanalo.
Parang sa klase, pag-recess time, yun ang pinakagusto mo, no? O, bukod sa pagpanalo 100, which part do you like best? First order in.
May planning ba yan, Rossy Chick? Sasagutin ka niya kung may planning.
And ano ba ito, may premyo? Kung tama.
Aba, kasi nagde-deliberation tayo. Lahat kayo first honor. Dapat may mag-stand na isa. O, alin nga favorite part mo ng segment?
Well, I think dun sa personal question kay Active Lifestyle, if he is happy sa situation na ngayon, and he said na okay siya ngayon and masaya siya ngayon. So, yun. I think yun. So, the most important part naman talaga yung current na situation. Yeah.
Wow, napaka-wholesome ngayon. Ang wholesome ni Amore ngayon, no?
Kumbaga sa hayop, marunong ako kumo-camouflage talaga ako. Magaling ako
Ay, nako. Magkakaroon tayo ng schedule in February. Guys, abangan nyo. Itatapat ko ng Feb sa buwan ng mga puso ang ating heartthrob, si Amore. Yahoo!
Talaga naman,
Gusto ko lang, Rossy, gusto ko lang i-reveal sa mga ating mga viewers. Si Jefferson Suena, he never played tennis back in the Philippines. Pero nung nakapunta siya sa Canada, ginawa niya akong coach sa tennis. Ang galing niya.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lalo niya talunin ako, pero hindi niya pa rin ako matalo-talo sa tennis.
May tinatago. May tinatago ka na ilabas.
Magaling pala ako mag-tennis, guys. And
magaling pala siya. Hindi. Talagang for a beginner, para maglaro ng tennis, ang dami naka-impress sa kanya, lalo na dun sa tennis community na kasali kami. Kasi nga, he's really good at what he's doing sa pagtitennis. Ang bilis ng kanyang development. Kaya, nung mga panahon na naglalaro na kami, ang kanyang dream, matalo niya ako sa tennis. Pero hindi niya pa nagagawa yun.
Oh my God, I did that once. Nagawa ko na yun.
Sinong coach mo dyan, Amore? Sinong coach mo dyan?
Si Active Lifestyle.
Ay, kinocoach ko yan sa pagtitele sa community. So.
And because of YT, I paid 50% off sa kanyang service. Because I always promoting all the charity program na ginagawa niya.
Talaga kayong dalawa. Siguro ang sarap nyo talagang tingnan lalo na pag magkasama kayo ng personal.
And lagi kang libre dyan kay Active Lifestyle. Masasarap pa yung restaurant na kinakainan, okay? Kaya hindi ka mapapadalawang isip. Hindi ka mapapadalawang isip dyan kay Active Lifestyle. Saka nga pala Active Lifestyle, kung nakakaluwag-luwag ka ngayon pa, utang muna.
Ay, natatandaan ko yun, Amore, sabi mo, para may pampremyo ka sa amin, yung mga nagpapaangat ka. Way back, May 2021, June 2021. Sabi niya, Amore Jeff, namulot, ang sabi mo, totoo yun? Namulot ka ng mga, sabi mo,
that's just talagang sa akin naka-assign yung mga recyclable katulad ng soft drinks, yung mga gano'n.
Kinukulit mo yun. Ginawa ko pa para may pampapremyo ako sa inyo, di ba?
Totoo yun. Kasi marami naman talagang gano'n sa bahay. So, yun, sa tennis court, marami din gano'n. So,
kukolektahin mo lang.
Kasi maganda dito, hindi nakakahiya yun kasi most of yung mga kalaro mo and most naman yung mga tao, ganun din yung ginagawa. So individually, they bring their recycled material, recycled item dun sa isang warehouse where you can change it ng cash. So
Pare-pareho pala kayo. Wow, ang sisipag. Ayun, so na-witness natin yung ilang mga portion na pinagsamahan ni Direk at ni Amore. Thank you so much, Amore.
You're welcome. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Alam ko nakahiga ka na. Baka naman magkaroon ka ng final song sa amin ni Direk. Kasi we did a good we did a good job, di ba? We did a good job. Press 1 kung gusto niyo haranahin muna tayo ni Amore. Napakamot Napakamot siya.
Wait lang. Talaga naghanap naman lang kanta, no? Mahihain ako So mga nandito po bago ako pumunta Mama Rossy Chick, ayan. Gusto ko lang i-invite ang mga katropang mahal dyan. Every 11 a.m. in the morning sa Pilipinas, Monday to Friday, nandyan po ako makakasama nyo ako sa paangat program. 11 a.m. in the morning hanggang alas 2. 4 na oras yan, mga katropang mahal. Kaya naman, wag na kayo magdalawang isip pa. If you are not yet connected to Jefferson Sueña in Canada, binababa po dyan. Kanina pa yung link ko. Ayan ang moderator natin, Anthony Saranyana. Mega love shoutout sa'yo. Ayan, tikitan nyo naman po ako dyan, guys. And para ma-notify ko kayo every time na may new paangat program ako dyan. And every weekends, guys, makikita nyo ang pagala-gala sa mga members ko po, Supreme members, and of course, yung mga nag-a-avail sa akin ng WH program. Ayan maggagala-gala ako sa kanila. Kaya naman kung wala kayong ginagawa dyan, please, mag-join na rin kayo ng join button, 49 pesos lang. Sige na. 49 pesos lang.
49 lang. Yung 50 pesos may sukli pa.
Diba? Kaya naman yung mga dyan, yung mga naka-green member na yun, yung mga naka-blue pa dyan, makaramdam, Rossy Chicks, 49 pesos lang din. Naka-blue pangalan nyo, kita ko kayo.
Ayan. So, nakalista na po kay Amore kung sino yung mga umattend ngayon. Kaya kailan ba bukas? Bukas? Start ka bukas?
Ano ba bukas? Monday sa Philippines. Monday yan. Meron ako 11 a.m. in the morning.
Yan, 11 in the morning. Asan po dyan? Papasyalan kita. Okay, Kuya Tons. Sige, ako ang magbababa kung si Kuya Tons ay nagpapahinga. Ibababa ko pa, Mami. Nasa Canada din po si Amore.
Pwede ba yung safe na kanta na lang, Rossy Chick, para
ayan,
safe comfort song ko na lang para hindi na lang ako magkamali at mahirapan. Ayan.
Yeah, go ahead. Sige, go. Basta galing sa'yo.
Para sa mga bagong, hindi nakakonect sa BA.
Wow, ang ganda niya na.
Ayun na nga.
Ayan po, binababa ko po ang bahay ni Amore Jeff. At doon po sa hindi pa nakaka-connect sa ating guest, Direct Active Lifestyle, please do connect. Ayan. Asan-asan po? Jefferson, eto na po, Mami. Ayan. Binababa ko na po ang bahay ni Amore Jefferson.
Ayan, samahan nyo ako, mag-i-enjoy kayo doon. Hindi lang kayo basta mag-iisa mga katropa, i-entertainin ko kayo ng malupit doon. Kung hindi nyo pa nakikita ang multimedia heartthrob ng YT. Ayan na, nasa harap nyo na. Ang bihira.
Multimedia heartthrob. Grabe. Mali pala yung introduction ko sa kanina.
Alright, this song is for all of you. Mega love shoutout sa 33 million people in the house. Ayun na. Matutulog na lang. Kakanta pa.
Ako sa akin, hindi magbabago. Ngunit, bakit ka ganito? Ako'y iyong nilis, wala man lang pala. Ano ba ang naging dahilan?
Naku po, yung kanta ko araw-araw ko kinakanta, pambansang awit.
Ako ba sa puso mo? Nais kong malaman mo. Pagmamahal ko ay di magbabago. Maghihintay na lamang ba ang puso kong nangangamba sa iyong mga pangako. Pangako. Pangako.
Thank you, Pasyalan Japan. Ayan, guys. Hashtag Pasyalan Canada. May galab shoutout daan. Ayun o.
Ano ang gagawin? Ako ba'y maghihintay pa? Ngunit, bakit lumisan ka? Magbabalik ka pa ba dito sa piling ko? Pangako mo sa'kin, aasahan ko. Maghihintay na lamang ba ang puso kong nangangamba sa iyong mga pangako. Pangako. Maghihintay na lamang ba ang puso kong nangangamba sa iyong mga pangako. 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 Pangako.
Ayan, sana nagustuhan nyo. Alden Richards, ikaw ba yan? Nako, Ma'am Learn, with Jenny. Hindi niyo ako nakakilala. Pambihira, hindi niyo po ba ako nakikilala? Ako po yung nagpatibok. Ayan ha, sa puso. Nina din lustre.
Si James Reed.
Yeah,
James
ako si James
ng
Reed.
Laguna. James Reed ng Laguna and Canada. O, diba? Thank you so much, Amore.
Ayan, thank you. Thank
At
you.
dahil dyan, papasyalan ka daw ni Mami Elsa bukas.
O yun, no, talaga naman. Salamat. And Nars Chris nandyan. Salamat sa'yo, Nars Chris.
Nurse Chris, hey babe, Jefferson Nurse Chris, thank you so much. And talagang buong-buong pasasalamat ko ngayong gabi kasi talagang dalawang legit friends ang bumisita kay teacher. Sila yung mga kasabayan namin ni Mayor way back 2020 ng May or June. At ito pong dalawa ang nagpadami ng bananas ko. Si
Ayun.
Amor Jefferson. Si Amor Jefferson, ang mga nangingisda po sa kanya, nagwa 100, nagsi-60. Nung panahon namin. Diba? Tanda ko yun. Kaya ang higpit ni Direk. Kaya ang higpit ni Direk sa'yo.
Kaya nga eh.
Ayan, parang Eric Santos daw. Parang Eric. Ayan, ang dami. Oy.
Salamat naman din kay Eric Santos dyan. Ayan na, mga singer. Salamat po Ayan, Fearless Heart 21 103 TV. Mega love shoutout sa'yo na malupit. Ayan, Fearless.
10 p.m. po ba sa Canada, Jefferson?
Sa Canada, 8 o'clock yan. Sa 8, 9, 10. Hindi. 7, 8, 9, 10. 7. Depende. Dito sa amin 7. Pero sa Toronto kasi advance sila eh.
Magkaiba pa.
Oo. Magkaiba kami ng oras sa Toronto kasi advance sila sa amin ng 1 hour.
Alright. Ayan, Mami. Take note. Basta po ikalambang all nyo lang po si Amor Jefferson. Ayan po. Para makapangisda po kayo. Daming isda doon. Bahala ka dyan, Ma'am Learn with Jenny. Hindi na. Suko na ako. Ayan. Okay, Amore, your invitation sa kanila once again.
Ayan, I am inviting everyone to be with me, guys. Visit me naman sa aking mga live streaming dyan every day, from Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. in the morning. And of course, kung member ko po kayo sa aking join button, ayan, meron po kayong perks doon. I'll be with you. Ayan, sa inyong mga live streaming. Ayan, i-visit ko po kayo dyan. Ayan, nandyan ako kay Pasyalan Japan every Saturday and kay Ayan's Diary. Kaya naman, magkita-kita tayo dyan mga lahat. Salamat po sa inyo.
Wow, thank you so much, Amore. Yeah, hindi ko talaga in-expect na aakyatan tayo ni Amore dito. Thank you so much. How about you, Direct Active? Talagang final na po, Direct.
Okay, yan. Final na. Mega love shoutout ulit sa ating mga last viewers na nagstay. We still have like 21 million viewers na nagstay. Siguro yung iba hindi lang active na mag-message dyan. But Elsa's Adventure Toronto, Anthony Saranyana, Nurse Chris, maraming salamat sa paghabol mo. Roy Core, of course, Pasyalan Japan Vlog, Fearless Heart 21, Learn with Jenny. Ayan, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat dyan. Yung iba, mga nasa taas, hindi ko pa nababasa pa. But anyway, Rossy Chicks, maraming salamat. You've been improving a lot sa iyong pagla-live stream. Thank you so much. Kasi introduction pa lang, very impressive. And thank you for putting a concept on your live streaming. Really, congratulations. Kasi seldom the people are putting a lot of effort sa kanilang pagla-live stream. Basta makaakyat lang sila, makapagsalita, makapagkwentuhan. Parang they don't really come prepared sa pagla-live stream. But you did it really well. Thank you so much, Rossy Chicks, for doing this kind of quality live stream. Talagang you've been putting a lot of effort, hard work talaga para mapaganda mo ang iyong live stream. Kudos to you. So magandang start yan for 2021. So congratulations again, Rossy Chicks, and thank you.
You know why, Direk? Kaya I'm trying to improve kasi na-inspire ako sa'yo. You are my inspiration, Direk. And I thank you for being such my inspiration. Pakis naman,
Ayun. Ayan, nakakatuwa naman talaga. Kasi nga, similar to Michelle Jumero, parang nagsasabi sila that they were inspired through my work. So maraming salamat sa mga nagkakaroon ng inspiration sa mga work ko, sa mga pag-grand live stream na ganyan, o pag-create ng mga quality videos at saka presentation. So it's a good thing kasi it's about time na we bring quality live streaming sa ating mga viewers kasi they spend a lot of time viewing us, so they deserve quality live stream gaya ng ginagawa mo ngayon. So, ayun, maganda yan. Continue what you've been doing, Rossy Chicks.
Yeah, God bless Direk. God bless Amore. And thank you so much guys sa pagpunta nyo tonight. Mula kanina, we have 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you so much. And we really appreciate. Ito, ang Team Canada na nandito sa taas. We really appreciate you. Ayan. Thank you so much, Amore. And of course, Direct Active Lifestyle.
Alright, maraming salamat. Pwede kami mag-liban, ha? Bye.
Ayan. Thank you so much. Ayan. Ang kasama ko naman ngayon ay mga kumukutitap ko dito, mga alaga. Thank you so much, guys. Let's celebrate. It's a success. Yeah. Thank you so much. Mami Elsa, congrats, Rossy. Thank you, Mami. Congrats, Direk. Ang galing mo din, Direk. Ayan. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Rossy Chicks. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much. Congrats, Rossy. Mami, thank you so much po. Ang galing mo din, Direct Active Lifestyle. At ang galing mo din si Roy Corey. Special thanks sa Roy Corey and CJM Caspe. Thank you for being part of the show. Congratulations, Rossy Chicks. Yan. Bye, everyone. Sa Alberta po ako. Mami Elsa. Sa Alberta po si Jefferson. Thank you so much, Amore, once again. At syempre, special thanks naman kay Kuya Anthony Saranyana and Nathaniel Mercado for being such an awesome moderators of the night. Kuya Anthony, mag-work tayo para sa segment mo. I'll be behind you and folks. Tutulungan ko kayo. Congratulations, Team Sugod. This is all for you. CJM Caspe, thank you so much. Malayo nga, Rossy, sa Alberta. Ayan. So, yan po ang mga pinapasalamatan natin. Team Sugod, Kumaring Learn, Mayor, thank you so much. Ayan. Thank you so much, guys. And this is Rossy Chicks signing off for tonight. I love you all.